camera dirty?
Oh yeah, that'll clean it.
Yeah, sure it will. I had to clean my camera, man. Maine?
God, the kitchen's so dirty. Don't be on there.
There's 3 bachelors that live here. Why would the kitchen not be
The
dirty?
kitchen's dirty because of only one person. Let's be honest with you.
Well, I don't technically live here by your
Like I
guys'
said,
standards,
it's
so
sorry is what I'm
it's
saying.
not my fault.
Hey, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying
Hey
don't
bro,
film
he
it
needs to
'cause it's
get it
dirty.
either clean freak or dirty. I don't know what he wants now. Because mom tells me he's a clean freak, but
In his own time.
Corey is a clean freak, but only for like everything else, right? So like the sink
Fuck.
will fill with dishes,
Hello.
but that's it. The rest of the house is
Hello.
clean.
Cleanish.
Wow, I haven't done the floors because I was waiting for him to move in.
Ah,
so.
copy.
I was like, y'all are gonna bring shit in, and look at you did. There's so much shit on the ground.
Keep an eye on him while you run that stuff out, please.
yeah,
Yes,
sucks.
fence is broken.
Yeah, the fence is broken.
It's missing.
It's not broken. It's missing.
Yes.
There's a fence snatcher out there. Snatched up part of our fence. I'm actually just being facetious. What's up? What's up? Yeah, look, Cumbrella late. There's failure to Cumbrella late today. This is my humble abode that I never come to. And my son, my oldest son, was like, "Don't do it in the kitchen. The kitchen's filthy."
Yeah, don't do it in the kitchen. It's gross.
There's 3 bachelors that live here. 3 bachelors! 2 of them happen to be my children. And of course it's filthy. Why wouldn't it be filthy? That's
It is
ridiculous.
not up to. Hey, if I was doing dishes,
Yes.
they would be clean.
Well, you could do the dishes.
I-
You just
I-
opt
uh-huh.
not to because you do the cooking.
Yes.
So you technically could.
I have
You're
the ability
physically
to.
able to.
I'm just not.
Live in Wisconsin? Nice. It's schmiggly corn outside. Well,
Oh my
out
God,
there
you
with
know
no
what this-
jacket on.
You know what this child did? He came downstairs with the trash and he's like, where do I put this? And I was like, where do you think it goes? He's like, in a trash bin. And I was like, uh-huh. He's like, where are those? And I was like, Cregan, the last time you were here, you were outside, right? What did you see out there? And he was like, oh, right, they're in the back. And I'm-
Yeah. His deductive reasoning is not great.
Non-existent.
Hello. Danny's Big Rig Spa. Oh! I've been there in Phoenix. You should show us the unicorn den, aka the entire house. I actually do not really reside in the entire house. There,
You do have a den.
I have the basement that's full of boxes,
It's a den.
and it is not unpacked. And we've lived here since May.
We've lived here basically since June, though.
Sorry, June. So yeah, no, we're not going down there. I mean, we will, I'm sure, at some point, but not right now. So, he's out there breaking down that box.
The rest of the place is decent.
But yeah, Cregan is moving into his room, and
Lord help me.
yeah, he's getting off the truck. Schmeggly Corn is getting off the truck. It is still morning. It's, what fucking time is it? 10:15. Still coffee time.
Speaking of which, that's all done with coffee. I
You what?
should make myself
What?
some tea.
You're
Talking to
chattering
myself.
about. I
Shush.
clearly hear you. I hear you. So, yes, it is morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I woke up like this today. It is what it is. This is me. Always real.
This is what real moms look like.
Right. This is the non-trucking unicorn look.
She woke up this morning, she cleaned her child's room with him.
Actually, I woke up in the sometime, and I woke up and I looked around and I was like, where the fuck am I?
Today?
It was still dark out. I had to go to the bathroom and I woke up and I was like, where in the fuck am I? Why is it so dark in here? Yeah. We shipped 4 boxes of Cregan stuff, and then everything else was just some small backpacks. Yeah. So we managed to put that in the truck and bring that here. Definitely still coffee time. It's 8:15. Oh, you're in Washington. Washington. My umbrellas are at the cleaner. No, my umbrellas are not at the cleaners. I don't take them to the cleaners. I just buy new ones. What up? What up? What up? So my oldest son is over there working because he works from home. Customer service for some bank or something, I think. It's always coffee time at your house. Yeah. So yeah, I got 2 of my 3 kids here. And my whole life, the whole time I've had them, so for 19 years, I've only ever managed to truly have 2 of the 3 at one time. What?
I'm gonna get all the stuff out of your room. I'll pack that and then come on.
Fucking right on. So yeah, I've never really been able to have all 3 of them at the same time. A couple times at Christmas time, but other than that, yeah. Do that again with my hair. Do what? This is like a bad hair day, you guys. Ooh! Look at it. I got a rat's nest, man. There it is. Yeah. How you like all them stairs there, Schmedley?
Oh, please, they're not even that many stairs.
He's got to go down the stairs to the basement. Get the bigger items that we put downstairs. Carry them up the stairs to the main level. And then carry them upstairs to his room. It's a good thing he's young. It's a good thing he's young. How's it going over there, Jaimekins?
Oh, it's going.
It's just going?
Yeah, it's going.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm just telling my other siblings how I won't be able to make it to the wedding.
What wedding?
One of my brothers is getting married.
Oh. I will never cut my hair. Not willingly, I should say. Although we do gotta dye our hair today. Look at this, you guys. Here.
We?
Just in general.
Oh, wait, hold on. Where does this go?
It is time
The box that is by
to dye my hair again. I mean, it's almost
Look,
Christmas
deposit
time, but
it.
it's definitely not time for the tinsel to come out.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
So, no, we're not cutting it. I don't look cute with short hair. No.
Remember that chemical haircut you got?
What, bud? Schmegly corn.
I said, no, you do not.
Oh, yeah.
See?
We just went through a whole booklet of all these pictures of me from like the early 80s and the early 90s.
Booklet with pictures. God, you remember that?
And
Photo albums?
Cregan and I went through them last night. So when I said I don't look good with short hair, he shouted from the basement, "Definitely, no, you do not." Jaimekins.
Mama-san,
Turn around, please.
I'm in the middle of something. What? Yes.
Say hello to the internet.
Hello, Internet.
This is my oldest son. His name is James,
I'm a paid actor, don't listen to her.
and I call him Jaime because that's Spanish for James. And I call him Jaime Kins just to fuck with him.
On the internet.
Yep. Was I a rocker chick? I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I definitely wasn't a preppy chick.
No, you were a mod girl.
Oh, mod, which is now emo. Same difference.
Alternative.
Yeah, it was mod, and then it was alternative, and now it's emo.
And it was like goth, emo.
Oh yeah, goth
rock.
and then emo. Sorry. Fuck, I can't remember.
Oh, there's scene too. Don't forget the scene.
What the fuck is the scene?
They were like emos, but with brighter colors.
What?
Yeah, it was basically dressing the same, but with color.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Like neon colors.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Did I use 5 cans of Aquanet every day? Not 5 cans, but I definitely did use a lot of Aquanet. You know, because you had to do your hair, and as a girl, you'd take your hair, and you'd pull it out, and you'd spray it, and then you'd blow dry it so that it would hang. And it would, like, you had like these little wings on the side, and you had bangs, and you would spray them so that they would, because the higher your hair stood, the fucking cooler you were.
Yeah. You need that bump. They came out with the bump it later on.
Oh, well, that was a whole different situation. I'm talking about in the front. Like, we would legit, like, take it, and we'd rat it, and we'd spray it, and then we'd rat it, and then we'd smooth it out so that it would, like, do something like this.
That's right. I keep forgetting that you lived in the 80s.
How do you forget that I lived in the 80s?
I don't know. Sometimes I just forget. I did that with Corey, too. I was like, dude, I totally forgot that you were, like, y'all have been around for a bit. Not
Y'all
much
been
longer
around.
than me.
Yeah, no. Just a lifetime, Vic.
Yep, just a lifetime.
Yeah. I'm still rocking it. Yeah. No, you know, honestly, like, I realize now that I currently have, if I just wash my hair and let it air dry, it, like, it gets really big. I'm like Mufasa. And I have the perfect 80s hair. Even, like, so I braided it when it was wet, and then I just waited for it to dry and took it out. And it's, like, it's still pretty big by my standards. I still have great 80s hair. But thank God the 80s are not coming back. So, we got that. We gotta unload tomorrow in North Dakota. North Dakota, don't you know what happens?
I lost something that I left here when I wasn't even here.
What?
Yep.
What did you lose?
I don't know, that cardboard thing that Corey gave me with the
got
comic
hung
books
up.
I had in it.
Oh, that had the comic books in it?
Yeah,
I know where that is. That's on the shelf.
You sure it's not that
No,
one right there?
no,
Are you sure it's not that one right there?
Yeah, it's not a box. Did he fill it up a box?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because I had it with the rest of them. And
The 80s jeans were badass. The 80s jeans, the parachute pants, I hope they don't come back. The mini skirts and crop tops have kind of never gone away. But definitely, hopefully not mini skirts with high top tennis shoes. Hopefully that's not coming back in. I'm just saying.
Oh, I looked at them.
You got these, right? You got the other desserts?
I have no idea what's going
These
on
are
over there.
just also boards.
No, I never got those. Corey likes those.
Uh,
But he gave you the other
oh, you know what? Fast One's not here. He's gonna be so mad.
And you're like, I don't know, man. It was a while ago.
Yes, dude. That was so fucking long ago. Like, I don't remember. Oh, that's Corey when he's home.
You can text him.
These two kids, I tell you. Do you have Uncle Corey's number?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll be damned. Yeah, my brother's at work and I'm home with the kids. So,
Yeah, it's about time.
I know,
Home
it's
with the
about time
kids.
I actually stay home with the goddamn kids. I'm a bad mom, I can't help it.
As long as you can admit it.
I can.
Why are you putting the spoon on the counter?
What do you mean?
Was the spoon on the counter when I gave it to you? No. So
Yes,
why'd you
it
put
was.
on the counter?
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Don't fucking lie. I live here. You can't lie to me.
You get in less trouble if you tell the truth than if you lie.
Yeah, that's a lie too.
That's not true.
Mm.
You still get in trouble if you tell the truth. You just get in less trouble
Right.
than if you lie to me.
Right. Because you have tiered punishments already set up as a parent.
Depending.
That's
Sometimes I did. Sometimes I did. You act like I took great joy in punishing you.
I mean, there was the time that you were laughing because I was terrified
Well, that was pretty funny. You brought that on yourself, Mr. Smarty
I'm
fucking
not saying
pants.
I didn't bring it on myself. I'm just saying you do take joy out of the punishment.
I find it fucking hilarious.
See?
Like, there are points where I get so mad. It's been since that moment. Oh, wait, there's one other moment after that I got that mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was dating Justin.
Mm.
But yeah, I get so mad that I start laughing.
Full-blown fucking psycho.
Mm-hmm. Will I be putting the new umbrellas after I call? Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, sometimes I just like to let you guys, like, ta-da! This is the real fucking me, man. Like, I mean, I'm always the real me, but you know what I mean.
Hashtag no filter.
Yeah, well, because I never use filters anyways, so...
Hashtag no makeup. Hashtag natural.
Yeah, that's it. Hashtag natural.
Other
Yeah.
people also lie about that too, though, so.
I don't.
I didn't say
I
you
mean,
did.
like, legit, I don't have a problem going, oh, look, see, I got 11s, and I got some wrinkles, I got laugh lines, I got some crow's feet. Like, I'm not sure how much more natural you could get without pointing it out your damn self.
It's
Asking
all
for a
fake,
friend.
guys. The crow's feet, it's makeup, alright? Don't let her lie to
It's
you.
not,
The
it's a
laugh
filter.
lines, it's contour. It's all a lie. She's actually been 17 the whole time.
It's a filter. It's an old lady filter.
Hey, old ladies are using the young filters to fucking get cash on the internet, so why not do it the opposite way?
Why can't...
Teenage boys don't got money, alright? The older men are the ones that have the money, so...
Mm-hmm. And the teenage boys are the ones that love me. It's weird. It's gross. It's, it feels...
Because they all have mother issues.
It feels totally pedo. That's what it is. It literally feels pedo to me when they hit on me. You know that, right? I'm like, you're 22. I like older women. You're 22. I'm old enough to be your mom. You're younger than my middle son. Like, pedo. Total pedo.
Do they call you mommy?
Whoa. You guys don't even call me mommy.
No. I don't even really call you mom in English most of the time, so...
No, you don't call me mom in English either. That's true. Very true. You know my wrinkles? They're not wrinkles. They're wisdom lines, okay?
They show that you have experience in life.
Yeah, that's right. They are,
Laugh lines shows that you've had an enjoyable time in this experience called life.
not always, but yes.
Hey, not always. No, but you've had it.
What does my dude think about those guys that he got me? He takes it as a compliment. He thinks it's pretty funny. He also lets me take care of my shit the way I take care of my shit. Because he said I could throw you in a den of pit bulls with a pork chop necklace on, and you'd come out unscathed. Oh no, I don't deal with jealousy. Now there's a fine line between jealousy and possessive. So like jealousy is like, don't look at my woman, blah blah blah, right?
Mm.
And possessive, no. Possessive is, if you touch what is mine, I will fucking kill you. Mm-hmm. Which, on that level of protection, possessiveness is not bad. Just saying. Phil, you're the only one who seems to want to talk to me. What the hell? There's like other people in here. You know, you can type. You can say hello. You can interact.
Disgusting.
It's really cool.
It's called people watching for a reason.
Oh, well, I guess if you want to hang out and be voyeurs, that's cool too. I don't mind.
There's nothing wrong with loitering around.
Exactly, Phil. If somebody actually touched your woman, you would feel the need to protect what quote unquote belongs to you. I use the term loosely because if you don't, some people are like, ooh, blah, 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 like nobody owns anybody, and they fucking get all crazy. Yeah, you guys like my coffee cup, by the way? Just curious. I mean, it is the world's greatest coffee cup, I think. Just
Oh, you missed it.
what I miss?
After you left last time,
Uh-huh.
Corey, he went and he took a shower and then he came downstairs and he did the dishes and he's like, that's just messed up, man. He's like, I just washed my dick and now I just washed my sister's dick.
Love it! Yeah. That's my family. We are weird. I mean, we're not weird. We're definitely different.
We're weird.
Oh, quite different. We are quite different. Oh! Yes. Oh, do
Do you need a
guys
pillow?
see my big old beanbag. What's up, Larry? You're not watching. You're listening. Okay, you can listen. I was just picking on you guys. I mean, somebody's got to give you guys help. Cause Fast One's not here to talk no shit to nobody.
Little.
Hello. Hi, kids. You're such a good man.
Thanks. I had a mom
So,
that had a rough life.
You what?
I said thanks. I had a mom that had a rough life.
Hey, man. You learned sympathy and empathy. You learned how to be a good man. Now, if you just find the right woman.
Well, you know, I didn't learn that one from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's scared to talk to you like these other guys. I'm cool. Yeah. Hey, let's watch Jaime do some work.
Oh, it's so boring.
I know, right?
There's nothing to watch.
We got any good customer service stories?
I always have customer service stories.
Tell me one. Tell me
the recent one that I'm so upset about?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a thing that can happen to your account with us, right? And it's all like, hey, please reach out to us with your address and then we can assist you with your account. Yet we have so many people that are sending us their email address, even though it doesn't say your email address, but also it doesn't say your physical address, but also who walks up to someone and says, hey, can I have your address? And you think, I'm gonna give you my email. When you say address, you think of a physical address, and I just don't understand the miscommunication here. And then people get upset because they reach out to us and they send us their fucking email. And I'm like, cool, I still need your address. And they're like, I sent you my address. And I'm like, I need your physical address. And I just... And so now some people are wanting to have clarification put in to the app for it specifically to say your physical address, because for some reason the word address is now synonymous with your email address, which makes no sense. That has never been the case, ever.
Well, we do live in a digital world, babe.
Yeah, but even when email was like y'all's generation of like handing it out all the time, you guys would say email address. You wouldn't just say your
Well,
address.
it's because the internet was new.
But still, the word address in technology also relates to so much more things. Okay, there's your email address, there's your IP address, there's your local IP address, there's a lot of addresses used. There's your MAC address, there's the Mocha, there's a lot of addresses used in technology, okay? So, that's not it.
I love to frustrate and irritate him. It is literally the best part of my day. Why is this so dilapidated?
Because I like to lay at it that way all the time.
Oh, it's you!
Yeah.
Well, good. Then you can take the cover off and you can wash it because
That's the negative ghostwriter.
clearly somebody got it dirty.
I don't know, I can't see.
And
Is
what?
it dirty?
You know what? It used to be a little hole in the middle, and I could just curl up in it and be a little fucking curled up little ball in the middle of, and now I'm falling out of the fucking beanbag.
Yeah, things are changing and it's frustrating. You sound like a fucking boomer.
I'm not a boomer.
I know you're not, but I'm saying
I'm
you
a
sound like
badass Gen Xer.
you're
Mr. Millennial.
a pain is what you are.
Mr. Millennial. Millennials are crybabies.
Fucking everyone's a crybaby, okay? About something.
Relax.
Have you seen people out in the world these days?
I try not to.
It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. So I have giant beanbag furniture. You see this? This is a corner beanbag. It's even got a little footstool.
Here, get up, lazy ass, since you don't want to fucking.
Oh, my
fall
kid's
yourself.
gonna fix it for me. Hi, kids. Oh, fucker. Look it. You're just gonna flip it over.
It was gonna be the easy way out.
But you can't because that's where the zipper is on the bottom.
It's back here and this back, so you can't.
You see how dirty it is, bud? Do you see how dirty it is?
I told you it was dirty. You know, during the whole moving process that you weren't here for when we moved.
Hey,
all
I was
of your
working.
shit-
I was working.
Right, working. Is that what they call it?
Yes.
You know, providing for America and everything?
Yeah. You see that fancy dancy fucking chair and all that fancy dancy ass computer shit over there? You're welcome.
You
You're
didn't deliver it.
So
I don't thank you. I thank who delivered it, though.
how do you know it wasn't on my truck and trailer?
Because you don't deliver Amazon.
How do you think it got to the Amazon warehouse?
Through the semi-truck that brought it there. That wasn't you, though, because you don't do
I've
Amazon
done Amazon deliveries.
now, but not when I
How
had
do you
this.
know that? How do you know that? Like the SD card, whatever the fuck that is, in there wasn't on a trailer that went to a factory that actually built the stuff and put it together.
Because if it went to a factory to be put
Well,
together,
whatever the
it
fuck
wasn't
it goes
done in
to.
the United States. And also, I built my computer, so I individually had to order the pieces and put it together
So then,
myself.
how do you know that it didn't come into the port to go to a warehouse to go on my semi truck to go to another warehouse where they shipped it out to you?
Because you don't deliver to this fucking state.
I don't have to deliver to this state.
Get off, buddy. Come on. No, down. Thank you. Yeah, you do. In order for it to be shipped here, because it all came out of the... Well... No, because this was all still before that you did anything with Amazon deliveries, so...
It doesn't fucking matter.
So therefore you...
We're all one.
I mean...
Even the shitty Hodgies. Unfortunately.
One of us. Y'all just like a collective hive mind?
No.
That's
No. Thank you for fixing my beanbag. My beanbag. Alright. Turn. Yeah. Let me go. I got a binky. Okay, I got my binky. My phone. I got somewhere to put my coffee. Oi!
There's the ledge right there.
That's too small. My dick's too big. My dick is too big. I'm just saying. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, right in the middle. That's the bestest. That is the best. Much more besta.
Also, everyone is so selfish. Everyone thinks that they always have the most important fucking issue.
Of course. Just like everybody thinks that their errands are the most important and they need to be there before anybody else. Alright, I missed a bunch of comments, sorry. Let's see. I looked relaxed, sun shining, coffee nice. Yes. Best one, you finally made it here. We were just talking about you and how lonely it was without you to talk shit to everybody. They don't understand, do they? You know. He understands. He just likes to talk shit to me because that's actually the common thread in our family is we all talk shit to each other. And if you didn't really know us, you would think that we hated each other.
Why would I ever be nice to you?
Yes, the good old.
When
coffee
people
bean.
are nice in this family, they're generally dying. So
That's not true. Grandpa and Grandma were always nice, even before
they're
they were
fucking
dying.
like 80 years old, man. You have nothing to do either but be nice or be old and crotchety, okay? And Grandma chose to be nice, and Grandpa really never left the house, so he didn't understand the world was shitty, so he was nice.
No, Grandpa was honest. Although Grandpa was nice to me because I was the favorite.
Grandpa was always nice.
Yeah. Larry said we got our hands in everything, yo.
God, why? That just sounds so involved. Oh, sorry, trucking. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, God, why? That's just so much to keep up with.
Fast one, you just woke up. Get out of bed, lazy bones. We'll have to go upstairs in a little bit and go harass Cregan while he's unpacking his room. Don't poke your eye out with that thing. Just say, hey, man, don't be jelly. Don't be jelly.
She knows how to use it better than most men, that's for sure.
And there's my son with all of his snarky comments.
Hey, that's what I'm paid to do.
Paid to do? You're not, what?
Mhm.
Don't believe him. He likes to try to convince you guys that he's a paid actor. He's not a fucking paid actor. He's my
It's just
kid.
what it is. You can't defy the truth like that and just be like, oh, he likes to try. Like, it is the truth.
You are not a paid actor.
Do you have proof?
Yeah.
Yeah? What is it?
Bank statements.
Bank statements.
Mhm.
That shows proof that I'm not a paid actor.
Proof that I'm not paying you to act like my child. That you really are my child.
Right. So there's not going to be any
Not to mention,
transfer
I have...
of funds between us in our accounts, right?
Well, the transfer of funds that are in the account are labeled as rent, so clearly that's... I'm gonna fucking punch him right in his nose, you guys.
This is why I got in trouble a lot as a kid, because I
You
just
did.
pushed you so far
Quite
to
the
the edge.
workout. Oh, copy that fast one. At least you got to the gym. Cool coffee cup. By chance, does the handle hold extra creamer if you need it? No. No, see, it's hollow. I'm gonna finger my dick. I'm gonna finger the tip. At least he's not yelling. Isn't that the trucking unicorn at the truck show? Oh God, I know. I know. This is why I can't do lives with him at truck shows, because he's like literally advertising. And I mean, I don't care if people see me and they come up to me and they say hello, but I definitely don't need my kids to draw any more attention to me.
I just hate it when my family sings my praises and gives
Unicorn
me these
isn't paid for a
compliments.
paid
It's so
actor.
hard.
Sing my praises and
Life
compliments?
is so unfair that they're trying to give me recognition. Whatever will you do? God, you act like your life is so miserable.
We almost got his ass kicked by the cat. Do you see that level of
Oh.
dramatization?
You need to chill,
He's
buddy.
clearly a millennial. Bubbaloo. What up, trucking reviews? You don't go to the gym, you do at home. Well, in this case, at rig workouts. Hell yeah. How's the home time going? Well, you hear the banter between my son and I. What does that tell you?
Y'all missed a great debate conversation.
That was on
yesterday.
the phone yesterday
I know
while I
it
was
on the phone.
driving.
That's why I said that they missed it.
It was
It was a great conversation.
was it like 2 or 3 hours?
It was a while.
It was a 2 or 3 hour
talking.
psychology debate about his generation, my generation.
Humanity as a whole.
Correct.
3 hours and 16 minutes.
Not much. You're at home for the day. Till you deliver in the morning and back out. Yep, I deliver in the morning. In North Dakota. Yeah. And then I think I go over to Indiana to reload or something. I don't fucking know. I'm not really trying to pay attention to any of that because I'm overworked and underslept. I mean, again, I own the truck, so it's probably my own fault, but God, she's a bitch. My boss is such a bitch, man. She runs me so hard.
Don't talk about me how you like that.
Oh, I can bake. Enjoy your coffee. You'll enjoy. My brother does that, Roach to go. Going to a Tool concert in 3 days. Hell yeah.
Dude, they're still making music?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how old are they now?
Older than me.
Fucking Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that they were still together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look at that. They've even come out with recent songs too.
See how quickly he did a Google search?
Oh nice. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Good for them. Did you buy grass seed?
Uh-huh.
And
And then I decided, fuck them. I'm not taking care of the yard. I just have to make sure it's cut. I don't, and That is not being unruly. I don't have to make sure it looks nice. I just need to make sure it's cut.
They're in their 60s, by the way.
Who's they?
Tool.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
Mm. Yeah.
God, can you imagine being 60 and still doing chores? Oof, that's gotta be rough.
I mean, could you imagine being 60 and still living out your dreams and your passions? Oh, that's gotta be rough.
I'm not like complaining. I'm just saying it's gotta be rough for them at their age.
Why?
Have
Why
you
would
seen
it be
what a
rough?
tour bus is? It's not like the most comfortable thing
Do
to
you
be
think
in.
that a band that is as big as Tool, that has been around as long as Tool, actually rides on a tour bus?
Yeah, everyone rides in tour buses.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they don't fly to each destination.
Yes, some of them do. They just don't fly commercial.
That's excessive.
Well, when you got the money.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
That's
Just because it doesn't
That's
fit into
excessive, though.
just because it doesn't fit into your budget
Oh,
doesn't mean it's out of the question. Every family needs a nerd. Yeah, well, you know, we're all kind of nerds actually.
God, could you imagine that? Like, oh, I just need to take the jet to work today. Like, fucking Jesus.
I'm just saying. You're living yours on Wednesday. You're living your dream on Wednesday? Copy?
Only on Wednesdays, or just this one Wednesday?
Tool has a tour playing. Ha! Fuck stick. I
Nice.
was right.
Good for them.
Yeah.
What else? Jesus. Fucking.
Say it. Say it.
What am I saying?
My mom was right. And
I didn't
was
say that
wrong.
you were wrong. I wasn't debating right or wrong at all. You just want to hear that you're right.
Of course I do. Fucking right. You act like you have no experience. Yeah. The fuck is this?
What are you, a child? You just pick up whatever you want?
Yes. Welcome to what my life was like when you were a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid. You're an adult. This isn't like...
I don't give two fucks. Paybacks are a bitch, motherfucker.
At least you're not doing it in a store, I guess. And just dragging shit off the shelf. I feel like I did that as a
I
kid.
should
Like
do
in the
that.
cart, I used to grab shit, I feel like.
I should do that. Oh, Phil's cousin is the Tool tour plane pilot. That would be
Wow.
why he knows. Hey, hey, hey! What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Can you put it in the garage?
I'm working.
You're clicking on a mouse. And you had a 3-hour conversation with me yesterday while you were working.
Yes, while I was working, because I
See,
was
he
working.
can multitask. He can multitask.
Yeah, this isn't multitasking. This is stopping one task to do a completely different task. That's not multitasking.
You're fine. Just think of it as like ADHD monitor training. That's what it is. Yeah.
I have enough training. I've been managing just fine my entire life. Thank you.
Just fine your entire life? I think that's a bit of an overstatement.
I've been managing.
Roach to go just spit his coffee out when I said, fuck stick.
It's your favorite insult, though.
It is, it is, it is. It's actually a term of endearment. You know, when it's my family. When it's anybody else, it is an insult.
I just love the fact that to think that somebody's actually using fuckstick as a term of endearment for like their partner. Yeah, like this is my boyfriend. This is fuckstick.
Yeah.
Hey, fuckstick.
Well, I mean, a guy technically is a girl's
It's just a
fuck
fuckstick.
stick, so you know. I mean, it's really not like a far stretch to consider that.
It's almost scientifically accurate.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Look at you. You're so smart.
You'll be okay, Cupcake. Walk it off. Yeah, Fast One said, you'll be okay, Cupcake. Walk it off. You could always use a little more training.
Could.
I'd fire him if he was my employee. Why?
See?
He actually works really well at home. He works better at home than he does having to leave the house. You use fuckstick in general? Yeah. Fuckstick is a great word. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go impose on Schmeggly corn here in a bit. I did realize this morning how just because he's talking shit to his mom. No, this is our relationship.
That's valid.
That's valid, he says. That's valid. I finally got to take part in a live and start a topic. Have a great day, you two. Have a great day. No, thanks for, if you ever get a chance to stop in, always say hello, because I love to interact with you guys. What were we talking about before?
You're gonna ask me, the ADHD child?
The one who's working?
Yeah. What we were talking, I don't know. I just make funny quips, okay?
Funny quips. Y'all hear how quiet it is here? So, imagine being in the truck all the time.
No,
And then-
stuck in truck.
And then you come home and you try to sleep. It's hard. You first heard Fuckstick in the movie Green Mile from Wild Bill, and it just stuck. Huh. I hate that movie, Green Mile.
Really?
No, I like the movie, but I hate the movie.
You like the movie, but you hate the movie.
Okay, so I was 21, just had Tyler,
Uh-huh.
was with Todd,
Uh-huh.
and we were watching the movie, and at the end, when he's gonna die,
Mhm.
I literally could not stop crying.
Wow, really?
And I know he didn't mean it to make fun of me,
Mm.
but I took it as he was making fun of me because I was 21 and emotionally immature.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. And you know how much I watch crying movies, James.
Mm-hmm.
How much do I, tell the world, how much do I watch crying movies? Or how many times will I sit there during the cry scene? I'll watch the movie, but what happens when the cry scene is approaching?
I almost feel like you actually love those cry scenes. I'm just saying, though.
Why? Because I get up and leave the room?
I feel like you secretly like them.
I just refuse to emotionally react to them.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'm not a big crier, actually.
No, that's the thing. That's why I think you like them, is because it gives you an opportunity to finally cry and let some shit out, but you're like, I'ma just leave and ignore these emotions.
Emotions are dumb. How do I uninstall them? Yeah.
Because that's what everyone wants, is an Android. Yeah.
The only the only time that the whole world will see me cry is in that video that I posted when Grandpa passed. I don't broadcast all of my emotional vulnerabilities to the world. Because that's my private life. And it's called private life for a reason, right? Right. Because it's supposed to be private. Kind of like, my relationship. Like, that whole aspect is private for obvious reasons. So, yep, it's the only time that, even James being my oldest, as I've gotten older, he's seen me cry less and less. I cried when Grandma passed, and I cried when Grandpa passed. Yeah. So.
I mean, I've seen.
Although I
I've
will
seen
say
you cry
this,
then.
not lately.
No, not like.
I mean, not in the past, probably 6 years.
Yeah, probably 6 years.
Yeah. What the hell was I gonna say?
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. I will admit this though. People who can openly cry and show their emotions and be emotionally vulnerable, I admire them. I absolutely admire them. So, freedom fighter is back. What? No, I'm so tired that I feel like I'm cross-eyed. DJ, what are you talking about? I'm so confused, Fast One. Did I miss a comment? I don't see it. This bud's for you. Yeah, that would, you know, Roach to go. That would also be my son's preference. But I am a CDL holder, so therefore I cannot participate, which is just fine.
It's alright, you can still, no, never mind. No, you can't. Haha. I'm gonna say you can still get a participation trophy, but you're not even participating.
There you go. There you go. Oh, my Tootsies is cold.
You should wear socks.
No, I just use my binky. I got a binky. I got my binky.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Aw, who's making you mad now?
It's just, when you go and open the app and it says your account is locked, please reach out to us
Mm-hmm.
with this information.
Mm-hmm.
And all they do is just reach out to us and say that their account is locked. And I'm like, that's great. As the app said, please provide us with.
This is
Just
why
read.
This is why I'm a truck
okay?
driver.
Just read. I get that we all grew up basically with the American education system, but like you were at least taught to read. Probably not very well, but you were taught.
Good morning from Birmingham, Alabama. Headed south to Floridia. How cold is it in the house?
72, right there.
Yeah, folks, 72. It's cold.
Actually, can you read that? Is that too far for you?
I can't see it. It's not angled
it's
at me.
angled.
If the fan wasn't on,
Oh please, the fan's not even bad.
it's projecting a little bit of a breeze. You know?
Well, projecting, right? That's how that works.
What is that word? I can't even pronounce that word. Can you type that out phonetically, Roach to go, so that I can understand?
No, type it out, Mom. What is it?
Oh, come read it.
I'm
Art
not
of
reading.
Crying.
What is it?
One of the philosophies that Toole embraced in their writing.
Who?
What?
Where?
Who?
When?
How?
Exactly.
Copy. Huh. I don't even know what that word is. Can somebody type that out phonetically for me so that I can try to pronounce it and really show off my level of uneducation?
Would you spell it for me so
I-
I can look it up?
LACHRYMOLOGY.
It's one of those weird words, huh?
Mm-hmm. One of those weird words. Let's see what Jaime comes up with.
You want the definition or just how to pronounce it?
Well, it's the art of crying. Correct?
I haven't looked at the definition, so I can't tell you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Storm.
Anyways, but it is pronounced Muhl. M-U-H-L. Muhl. Lacrimol. So it's lacrimology is how it's pronounced. Lacrimology.
Lacrimology. Yep, that's exactly how he typed it out phonetically. God damn, you're good. Yeah. Fast One says 72 is cold for the unicorn. Jeez.
No, it's not. It's not cold.
Yes. 78 is the best temp. Yeah. Don't you know unicorns are tropical creatures?
Aren't they woodland creatures?
Yes, tropical woodland creatures.
Oh, so in your head,
Huh?
the way that this works is that unicorns exist in like the rainforest environment,
That's
not like
That's a little humid.
a deep forest like here in Minnesota.
No. We're definitely not winter creatures. We are more like
You know, horses do like travel and migrate, right?
we're more like sunny Southern California weather, not actual California. Yeah, those kind of creatures. Yeah.
Right.
And not quite so close to the equator. A little further north.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
So like England.
No, that's very dang cold.
Yeah.
That's too far away
You
from the
do
equator.
know when it rains, it's just cold regardless, right?
No, not in the
Because
desert.
water's cooler.
Not in the desert.
It's still cooler than the outside temperature,
Yeah, but it's not cold.
so it is cool scientifically.
No.
Just not to what you want to call it.
What do I keep the truck at in the wintertime?
It's just a big prop, guys. She's not a trucker. It's a big prop. She keeps it a U-Haul.
Newsflash, Jaime. I've done a YouTube live while I'm driving, so nice try.
Damn it! I can't pull this one over.
No. I keep the truck south so that it stays warm, and I don't have to idle. Time to put Unicorn in a blanket burrito so she don't get cold. Yes.
I got a onesie.
Did Chrome get beat up by the cat?
Dude, he got fucked up.
Did he? Did he yelp?
No, he groaned.
He groaned?
Yeah, he groaned at him. Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
you got push pins?
Roach to go is smart.
No,
Yes,
I don't
yes,
have
yes.
push pins. I think Corey did. I don't know if we still
He's
have
obviously got staples because that's how Alex put his fucking posters up.
He's got staples.
Yeah, put staples. There it is. There's a staple gun somewhere. Where's that blue thing that all the tools used to be in?
It's in the toolbox.
Oh, go look in the toolbox, kid.
And I told Greta where the toolbox is.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Oh, god damn it!
Oh.
God damn it, the beavers. It's Schmegly corn!
Hi.
Turn around.
What?
Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Schmegly.
Hi, Schmegly.
They're gonna miss you.
That's right. And when you come back, you're gonna have to deal with me and him at the same time ganging up on you.
Yeah, yo.
Instead of just
You got so
intervals.
embarrassed at casting because of James, yo.
He embarrasses me far more than you do, Schmegly.
I know.
He's had more practice.
Yeah. I'll just go at it. To be fair though, a lot of that was also trial and error because I was the ADHD kid with no filter, so I would just blurt shit also. I would embarrass mom.
No, Murder Mittens did not beat up Chrome. It's my brother's evil demon cat. His name is Krampus.
He went to go, he didn't even hate Chrome. He just, ran at him and did nothing. And
Yeah,
Chrome
he
ran
punked the dog.
Yeah, he ran into the wall.
Uh-huh.
And that's why he groaned, because he was pissed off that he did that. He's a dumbass, so he came and hid by me.
Aw, Jim and Sniffers lost me when he was in the... You must be driving, Jim.
Are you done up there, man? Are you done?
Sunny.
No, I need help with the boxes. That's also why I came down to ask for
Need
push pins.
help with the boxes?
Canada,
Yeah, I can't
eh?
lift the big one, dude.
Saskatchewan,
Can't lift
Canada.
the box?
No, it's too heavy, and you're a boy and you're stronger than me, so...
He's a boy too, so what's his excuse?
That-
What's up with your gender roles now, huh?
I'm old
Gender
school.
roles.
There are definite gender roles. The trash is disgusting
Exactly,
and
so
dirty.
he's a boy, so he should be able to lift it by himself, right?
He's a smaller boy than you are.
He's a small boy?
Compared to you, you're taller than him. Yeah. Fast one said, "Howdy, kiddo."
Can I have this?
No.
You said you were paying for your own food.
Stop.
It's what he said.
Alright, fuck you.
He hasn't even started work yet.
And whose fault is it
Oh,
for saying that
fuck's
then
sakes,
before he
don't
got
you
money?
know? This is horse shit.
Hey,
you know it.
follow through on what you say. That's what you taught me, is it not?
No,
Is
that's
it not? I don't care, man. Those are Corey's though, so he eats them.
Oh.
I don't.
No, I don't know what I want though is the thing.
You can have the
At
just
first I
crack an
wanted
egg
a
though.
hot meal,
The crack
but
and
it's
egg one.
hot in the house.
It's not hot in here.
It's warm in here.
It is
Me
not.
and James both agree it's warm.
Well,
You're just afraid of the cold.
I am. I'm a reptile. I prefer
Fuck.
warm climates.
Do you want me to? I
I'm
can bring
a-
the heat lamp over
I'm
for
actually
Fuck you.
a reptile
Oh.
unicorn. Yeah, that's what I am.
you. You're a reptile unicorn.
You're gonna cook
Yeah, I'll make
breakfast.
shit out of your room.
I'll
by
see
the
you
way.
later, Phil. What?
I'll make shit out of your room.
Oh, okay. Just say you're lazy and you want to stay in front of the computer screen. What do you mean? I'm not lazy, and I fucking helped that kid clean out the shit
Is that
in
what
that
you're
room.
trying to tell me?
No, they're
lazy
trying to say
and I don't
she's
want to
lazy.
get out from
No,
the
they're
front of
trying
the
to
computer screen.
No. I think that's what they're saying. I think that's what Fast One's talking about me. And he had to bring up there are gender roles in my house. The trash is gross and disgusting, and that is a boy
Wait,
job.
what's bread?
flat. Call me a genderist or whatever the fuck that term is, but there are like barbecuing. That's a boy job. In my world, in my life, barbecuing is a boy job.
Fuck you mean, Smiley? Where'd all the silverware go?
It's all clean in the
Why
dishwasher.
are you yelling about it?
Because he yells about everything.
God,
It's the last knife.
it's not the last. Like what?
He
You
acts
think we
like
throw
they're
them away. It's the
disposable.
last knife.
I mean, shoot.
Oh no, my
Where
son's
the
actually
silverware
working.
drawer is empty, yeah.
Yeah, Fast One was talking shit to you.
See, fucking making money.
Where did the new unicorn name come from? Because I am a truck driver and I am a fitness competitor. Unicorns are rare and mystical, and that is pretty rare and mystical in my opinion.
Because she likes unicorns, and then she developed this description later on to justify the fact that she likes unicorns.
I
actually,
agree with that one.
pause, time out.
Oh, actually, I'll have you know.
I'll have
As
you
a
know,
matter of fact,
I'll have you know.
yeah. Has anybody ever seen the Crazy Hot Matrix on YouTube? I'll wait for your answers.
I sent you that, right? The crazy hot test.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, honey, after I eat, you mind helping me? I'm asking.
I
was a My Little Pony fan. Shut the fuck up, Fast One.
yeah, sure.
My little pony.
I did. I had My Little Ponies when I was a kid.
I don't know, I had a feeling. That's why I didn't understand why you were in the mod.
Hey, you know,
Hey,
I was a little girl.
what? That doesn't make sense.
I was a princess when I was a little girl. And then I explored different versions of myself.
Different versions. You went from
Stoner-
one end of the sprite
Stoner
spectrum to the
Mel, Mod Mel, Skater Mel,
other. Ooh.
you know.
You used to skate?
Mm-hmm.
Were you good at it?
No.
She also used to have snakes, and now she's fucking terrified.
Yes. All right, well, okay, so since Fast One hasn't seen Crazy Hot Matrix, we'll pause on that discussion.
No,
And-
ruin it for him.
Oh, you know what? We can just, here. I don't,
What?
I'll get in trouble for copyright shit if I play it on my phone for
Facebook.
everybody on my live.
Yes.
Well, if you're
So you
using
guys-
another YouTube video, that's fair use.
Yeah, so if you
As
look-
long as you also credit them, like say their name, their actual like
Okay,
name.
hold
like,
on.
if you
and shit.
basically
Hold on,
look up
hold
a
on.
reaction video.
Yeah, but if you're just using shit to use shit, I mean, it's kind of
Okay.
That can have issues, but that's fair use.
Well, it's got 5 million views, you guys, so you should really go watch it. Hold on.
Yeah, get it with a band hammer.
Let me get it pulled up real quick.
Hey, just like drop the link in the chat for them.
I don't know how.
Then
Okay.
Everybody's gonna leave her live. 'Cause they
Oh,
all
it's
fucking-
backwards. Hold on.
Well, no shit.
Oh, good gods, you're doing this so difficult.
Hot Crazy Matrix. Oh, that's Cute versus Bunny. That doesn't count. That's the version for the guys. Just YouTube search Crazy Hot Matrix. It says Crazy Hot Matrix, A Man's Guide to Women. By James Yeager. It's not a porn movie. It's not a porn movie. Trust me.
That's true.
It's
That's not
not.
my porn star name, so it's not a porn movie.
Right. Exactly.
Sick name, bro.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sakes, people! I swear to God.
Shut up.
Stop
Hot
Fuck you.
Crazy Matrix, A Man's Guide to Women. This is what you want to watch, okay? It's literally, look at it, 7 fucking minutes long. 7 minutes long. Go check out that video, and then we will talk about it. How does that sound? I'll wait. I'll wait because I love you guys. I do. We'll wait. Well, I definitely don't claim ownership of it. Everybody's like, be right back. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I love my peeps. So we're gonna sit here for 7 minutes and wait for them to go watch that.
Good.
video.
Have a mini meditation session. Alright, keep your thoughts to yourself.
It's a
Just be
moment.
quiet for the next 7 minutes.
We're gonna take 7 minutes of silence while everybody goes to watch the Hot Crazy Matrix. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. I swear. I promise. I swear. I promise.
Turn off the internet now to make you a liar.
Do not turn off the internet!
I said I was gonna turn off the internet and make her a liar.
I have cell service. It would just be.
Is it on right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so there would just be a buffering for a bit.
Yeah, we would just,
Boy.
we'd be buffering. Pixelated.
They just punked Krampus.
Thank fucking God.
You're a good boy.
Yeah.
What you looking
I
at?
wish I had some hold music to play.
The fuck you looking
I'm
at?
something.
Cat?
I can't because I did a live at Todd and Angelica's and her nephew was there and he was playing music in the background and
That's why I said
And-
hum something.
and
not
then
play
they
music.
and then they gave me like they muted it because they said it was a copyright violation so I had to appeal it.
Mhm.
And now I'm waiting.
This is the world, Mom. Everyone wants credit
I
for
know
their
my
shit.
two lives that I did at Cassie.
I know they got copyright claim.
Yeah, so then I had to appeal them and because nobody replied within 30 days, I won.
Oh, well, how about that?
So now I gotta wait 30 days and hopefully that live will get sound back. What's the name of that video again? Crazy Hot Matrix. A
Should be
Man's
7
Guide
minutes.
to Women.
7 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like 7 minutes long. You have to watch the whole thing.
Why are you so loud, Cregan?
What?
You're so rough with everything that you do. Oh, that's right, because you didn't have to grow up the way I did. That makes sense.
Yes.
God,
He did not grow up that children are meant to be seen and not heard.
he's just loud with everything. He stomps about. He's wearing his shoes in the house
Oh, yeah.
still.
Well, he hasn't experienced a winter and doesn't understand that you don't wear shoes in the house.
Also, he just didn't grow up with not a
No,
beat your
it's
ass
because I
for
wore
wearing
them
your
all
shoes
day
in
and
the house.
I know they stink.
The bowl nuts in your bag. Go spray them.
Go
Put 'em in
shower.
there.
I did.
Also, you're done
Either
eating,
way.
so let's go get these goddamn boxes so I
I
can
was
get
gonna
back
say,
to work.
either way, if I shower one, I'm gonna have to go help you later tonight. So it doesn't matter.
Well, you're gonna have to help me later tonight anyway, so you should definitely be clean. I don't want to smell your stinky ass feet. You're not even listening to me. Can't find it. What in the ever loving? Fast when you're fucking killing me, dude. Hold on.
Yeah, that big one right there, the one behind it, I can cut that open and just grab my
Hold
stuff.
on.
This isn't heavy either.
Oh, damn it. Matrix chart. Here it is. Okay. Oh, I can put it in the chat. Hold on. Share. Copy. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Do. Paste. Boom! There it is, guys. Should be in the chat.
Oh yeah, Mom. Do you have spare hangers?
There's hangers in your closet. Why didn't I
There's
show
a
up
box
in
of
the chat?
hangers downstairs.
Thank you, honey.
Yep.
Chat
But yes, there's also
doesn't
hangers in your room.
text. Send.
I'm almost
Is it
out.
there yet?
Okay.
That's why I asked.
Fuck, man. Why doesn't it show up in the chat, you guys?
Sound like Marge.
I do, Marge Simpson. it's showing up.
Oh my god.
Filth and foul.
Filth and foul. Fucking
Hot, crazy matrix. Yeah, I don't get it. Fast one, it makes no sense at all. I don't get it. There it is. There it is, guys. There's my mom. Hold on.
No.
Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Nothing. Calling to see how you guys are doing.
We're doing all right.
Okay. I thought James is ranting and raving this morning.
Yep.
Yep, always.
I'm glad he didn't do that job because I couldn't.
Right, I agree.
I'd get fired because I chewed some idiot out.
Right. I'm gonna drop you guys off. Hang on one sec. Hold on, Mom. Look, I'm gonna take you guys up to, I'm doing a YouTube live. I'm gonna take you guys up to Korean's room real quick.
Well, if you're doing a YouTube live, I'll let you go.
Okay, Mom.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd the kid go? This is room. I'm moving in. What in the hell? What in the hell? What in the hell? Yes, I'm a unicorn. Yes, if you watch the Crazy Hot Matrix or the Hot Crazy Matrix, yeah. Where the fuck are these guys? Oh, for fuck's sakes, they're in the basement. Yeah, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys see my fucking basement that I live in.
Let them come down and see this.
Don't judge, I'm never home.
But then they can see
Damn it.
your toy truck. Your toy semi. They can see it. And all
So
its
y'all,
glory.
this is my room, and this is my bed and all my clothes, and I'm never ever home to put anything away. And there's all the stuff that also needs to be unpacked,
Mm-hmm.
and my kids, and yeah. There it is. There's that.
Alright, well.
What are you looking for?
The box of hangers.
Fuck, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, man. Here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Guess we'll just have to wait before he gets home.
This is something that I modeled for. I did this modeling session for a live art drawing. Here, you guys can watch
Yeah,
James
no,
real quick.
it's not under there either.
Hey, will you?
Yeah.
Okay. James, you're in charge for a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright, guys, so
Don't
here,
talk
we're gonna
no
get
shit about
all
my
the
stuff.
stuff.
Don't talk no shit about my stuff.
Well, never mind then. I have to go and be mom and say what to do. But she does have all her trophies, guys. So she still keeps those. She got this big ass teddy bear though. I'm snitching. Haha, she can't stop me now. Look, she got this big ass teddy bear.
I'm about to steal mom.
Whoa, Jesus. You just say you're gonna steal mom's hangers?
Look, she ain't got no closet.
She ain't got no hangers either.
Yes, she do.
Oh, because they're on her clothes. Ah. Whoa. Alright. I'll get back in here, guys. Ugh. Hi, Bubby. Oh, goodness. Now, Mom's gonna be all upset because we deformed this. And then she's gonna yell again. Oh, so let's get off. No, that water bottle's not for you, sir. It has water in it. Not a toy. Settle. Oh. I could show you guys the snake. Mom's not here now. You guys can say hi. Just a little. Well, he's actually not that little. He's like 6 feet long, but he's a little guy. Alright, Cregan, what else you gotta do, man?
Close.
I said, what else?
Bathroom.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Alright. I think you're good for now then.
Oh, get him, dog.
Oh,
Right there.
Chrome's winning.
Get back to your people.
Chrome's winning. Get back to my peeps. What up, peeps? Well, if my crazy was at a 0, then I would be a tranny, according to the Matrix. And I'm not a tranny because I had 3 kids. So clearly,
Doesn't mean anything.
I did not squeeze them out of a tiny little hole.
I mean, you kind of did.
Well, not that tiny. Not as tiny as your pee hole. Just saying.
I mean, the cervix hole is actually really smaller.
Well, I know, but
So-
it actually dilates. the
Quit your
liquid.
shit,
Well, I
dude.
know it does dilate, but you do kind of, yeah, you do squeeze it out of a tiny hole.
Yeah, you basically push a watermelon out a hole the size of a lemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not true. Except for Cregan.
Mm.
Yeah, no, we just
Because you
chopped him out
were
like an
removed
alien
like a
baby.
tumor.
Yeah, like a tumor. You're a tumor.
Tumor baby.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys, man. I'm not a tumor.
That's not true. No, because I am crazy. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, y'all, she's nuts. All right, there's a reason why
I
she
just
almost
keep it
got
to
locked
myself.
up when
Well-
she was pregnant with this one.
Did I tell you your dad tried to commit me to the mental, yeah.
She was nuts.
I was.
Okay, she
I
was
was.
psychotic.
My dad had his reasons, man. He was trying to better everyone else around you.
No, I legitimate am, almost crazy house crazy when I'm pregnant. So, yeah. I'm much better now.
Right.
I am crazy. I'm crazy. All women are crazy. Any woman who tells you she's not crazy, she's probably the craziest.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. A lot of women say that they're crazy, and then men are the dumb ones, and they're like,
And
"Oh,
you
I
don't
love
believe it.
crazy."
Yeah.
And then they get all upset when she acts crazy.
This is true. This is true. Crazy doesn't always mean fun.
Mhm.
Crazy sometimes means like bunny in a pot / your tires. I'm not that crazy anymore. When I was not in control of my emotions, I would punch people in the face. I don't do that anymore.
You beat the shit out of my father.
I did.
Well,
he deserved it.
I'm just gonna say it was deserved.
Yeah, dude, you would beat the living fuck out of him.
Please.
We're not gonna keep it there that I'm not crazy. Every woman is crazy. My crazy I just tend to have by myself. I don't tend to subject other people to my level of crazy. Because it's not fair. It is what level of crazy you can deal with. You are absolutely correct. Crazy unicorn. Love the topic. Keep going. What's that problem, child? I mean, I'm just saying, like the reality, you know. I have my crazy high maintenance moments all on my own.
All on your own?
Nothing chains in a straitjacket can't fix. Well, I mean, I don't subject the whole of society to it, just my children.
Oh.
Just my children. And those are the penance that you must pay for being my child. Mm-hmm. How do you feel
Because this
about
was my choice.
Well, clearly you chose who your parents were
You know,
before you came here.
I wonder, was there like a
Morning.
full bio with like qualifications and skills, or was it just like names that I selected it?
Well, I'm pretty sure that when you were selecting parents, you said, I have a whole journey and I need to learn a lot, so I'm going to choose these parents. So I can have a life full of experiences to develop my character into being a more well-rounded human being.
So I saw that my father was going to be a scumbag, and I was like, this is going to help me in life.
This is going to help me become a better man. Yes, absolutely, I agree.
Got you.
We're all
Okay.
crazy, just some are better at being crazy than others.
So it's
Right.
my fault that you and him got together, not your fault that you and him got together. Because I picked my parents, right? So,
Yeah,
so it's my fault.
it is.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You said I have a whole life full of things that I need to learn about independence and manhood, and so I'm going to choose this guy so that I have those experiences and I don't repeat his patterns. Yeah. Don't you guys agree?
I just have access to this information now.
Well, you did in the cosmos, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Must be a hell of a filing system they have.
Of course it is.
I'd hate to be one of those admin clerks for that.
Oh, you know. You love following crazy. But yeah, crazy becomes narcissistic. This is true. That's the bad kind of crazy.
Ooh, that's a bad kind of crazy.
That is the very bad kind of crazy. I mean, everybody's narcissistic to a point. Don't believe anything other than that. Everybody has narcissistic tendencies. But it's to what level? And you know.
Well, it's just like with ADHD, right? Everyone's like, oh my god, I have that too. And I'm like, no, okay, this is why ADHD is accumulation of all these things, not a few of these things. Everyone has these tendencies to do these things because we all have basically the same type of brain that originated from the same area. But it's like, ADHD is completely different than just somebody that has a little bit of trouble focusing. I have a complete inability to focus, so I need to have things that I work on to be able to focus. Yeah, you're a bit hyper, but I am also actually quite hyper.
Ain't that the truth? Being crazy during pregnancy is normal.
Yeah, the fucking baby brain.
That's what
they're gonna say.
Fastwood says. He goes, well, look what women crave when they're pregnant. How long am I home? I leave tonight. I gotta go up to Clearwater, Minnesota, grab my trailer, and I gotta be in just west of Fargo, North Dakota, by like 9 a.m. tomorrow. eBay sales. What are you talking about, Jim and Sniffers? Drunk by noon, we would all pick to be the son of a billionaire. That is not true.
No.
That
Hell
is
no.
absolutely not true.
No.
That is a materialistic statement, and I think, let's get into some philosophy. I think that we all come here with a purpose to serve. And that purpose is set in us before we actually come here. Fast One says, I don't people say, I tell on myself. What? And apologize for things that are out of my control. Fast One, I don't understand. I literally just came home. We got here last night so that Cregan could bring his stuff to the house, the little bit of stuff we had in the truck, and he could get set up here at the house. But he has to go with me in the morning to deliver because after we deliver, I have to run him by the bank to set up a bank account so that I can drop him off at home. Because tomorrow he goes in to fill out all of his paperwork and start work.
Starting to become an adult.
I know, his first day of adulting is tomorrow. Oh, you're not narcissistic. Everybody has narcissistic tendencies, Fast One.
Not calling you narcissistic. You have a trait of a narcissistic
Everybody has traits of narcissism. It's just to what extent. And is it healthy or unhealthy?
And then there's people that
Money
try to
rules the
self-esteem
world.
somehow.
If you want to serve a purpose, you need money. That is not true either. That is not true either. Every experience, every interaction that we have in life, you are either the teacher or you are the student. Sometimes you're both, and sometimes it takes years before you ever even realize what role you had. So, and that has nothing to do with money. What are you talking about, eBay sales? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Dude, did he just get like hacked or something? Is someone like spamming about eBay sales or?
No, it's Jim and Sniffers. He's comes in my lives pretty often. Now you got you curious to see if you are, and you have been, and you're just blind to it. I don't know you well enough. You just come in here and talk a little shit, and we have a good time, and we laugh and joke. So I can't actually answer that. According to people, they don't see it either. Don't see what? Your narcissism? Everybody's narcissistic. To a point.
I would not describe any of my anyone that I know as narcissistic, but yeah, everyone has a narcissistic trait.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone thinks that they're, you know.
Mm-hmm. If you've ever cut anybody off in traffic because you were in a hurry, that's a narcissistic trait. That's you putting yourself before somebody else.
If you've ever thought that you deserve something more than somebody else, that's a narcissistic trait.
Exactly. If you ever thought that you deserve something instead of somebody else, that's a narcissistic trait. It's not an unhealthy narcissistic trait. The unhealthy narcissistic traits are when you start gaslighting and manipulating other people for your benefit.
Damn, dog.
That's the type of narcissism that everybody thinks is narcissism. It's in the toolbox.
Man.
Where's that?
Where did I tell you the box was?
I don't remember.
Where did I tell you to put the screwdriver?
He's been here for 24 hours and you're already like, oh, fuck.
It started with the trash bin, man, okay? It's...
Narcissistic rage with bouts of paranoia. That is an unhealthy narcissistic.
Doesn't sound enjoyable.
Yeah, no.
Talk to someone about it.
That sounds like somebody who could use some therapy. Yeah.
Oh my god, did
What?
you hear about this? Okay.
Oh
I
God,
think
here
I
we
told
go.
you about this, right?
Uh-oh.
What was it?
Hold on. Chris says money is evil, makes people do dumb shit, and it doesn't buy happiness. You're absolutely correct. There's not enough money in the world to make somebody happy and fill a void. I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Gives you dry mouth. Oh. Well, what are you going to tell me, honey?
I told you about this, right? When I was at my ex's place, about how the guy there said he had a Goodfellow disease or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
Goodfellow disease. Have you
Yeah,
guys
I-
ever heard of that? You love crazy women, Jim and Snickers. That's what they all say.
or syndrome.
Has anybody ever heard of Goodfellow syndrome?
I think that's what it's called.
If I am, then I am. So gotta try to be. Okay. Money is just a tool. It's how it's used that's important. That is an absolute true statement. If we still had a trade and barter system in place, money wouldn't be necessary. But to set yourself up to live on a trade and barter system is extremely difficult in the world that we live in. So money is
Othello syndrome.
Othello syndrome.
Othello.
Othello syndrome. Have you ever heard of that? Has anybody ever heard of Othello syndrome? We're going to get into a slightly interesting topic right now. Waiting for replies. Othello syndrome. Has anybody ever heard of it? Me, myself, and Irene. Fast one says no. Chris says, what the fuck is it?
It's pathological jealousy.
What the fuck is pathological jealousy?
So it's basically uncontrollable jealousy. You think that your spouse is out there fucking the whole town. You can have absolutely no proof, but in your head, you know for a fact in your head, right? that
doesn't sound
your
logical.
spouse
It
is
doesn't sound logical at all. I mean,
right? That's the thing. I'm like, this sounds like a disease that was made up by a bunch of older white men to explain their poor behavior.
I agree completely with that.
That's what it sounds like.
That sounds like an excuse to be a dickhead.
Yes. I mean, granted, there's like treatment for it and everything, but
You
like,
know a guy like that? What?
yeah, it's a thing. Women can have it too, but like,
What?
it's mostly men.
That's crazy. That's an excuse. That's an excuse for poor behavior and an excuse to not work at being a better human being.
So there's like treatment for it and everything.
What is the treatment?
Oh, the treatment. Okay, let's pull that up.
But he is on and off drugs. Well, drugs tend to make people think irrational thoughts. I'm just saying. I can't tell you how many guys I have come across that actually think like that. Is this common?
It's like a thing. Apparently, I only heard about it recently, but I don't know how widespread it is.
I have never heard of it. What is the treatment plan for this?
Let's see.
Besides locking them up and fucking throwing away the key.
Oh.
Sounds like the main character syndrome in millennial terms.
Yeah, but it's not just millennial.
What is the main character syndrome? We'll talk about that in a minute.
That's a different thing, yeah.
It is some dudes.
So they
Get
take like
fed up with it.
antipsychotics and antidepressants, and then there's obviously therapy for it as well. But
Which all have sexual side effects. So that then feeds their jealousy because now they can't perform. So then that feeds the mental psyche that because they can't perform, their partners with somebody else. Oh, that's
and it's
fucking
almost like they'll have
fantastic.
like hallucinations about it, right?
Hallucinations.
Yeah, like they think this stuff is real. So like when I was at my ex's place, okay, she was upstairs. My ex, was upstairs in my room on my bed. He went upstairs to use the bathroom, and he thought it was her mom, and thought that me and her were fucking.
Right, because you're fucking the mom and the daughter.
Yeah.
Go, Jay.
That
Hey.
was just one of the times that he thought that was the thing.
I mean, I know I raised you to be a little different, but damn.
Isn't that what they say? Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like
Very
that was
true.
like one of the things. Like he swear he saw her there, and I was like, no, it's like they don't even look similar as like mom and daughter. They don't really look similar.
No.
They're completely different heights too.
Yeah.
Like,
Leighton. Your ex had like pink hair and blue hair and purple hair, and her mom did not. So I'm just saying.
But yeah, so it's and like they weren't even together. Also, so he was just having these delusions about someone he's not in a relationship with.
Boomers are interesting.
Humans, man.
Okay, what is main character syndrome for millennials? I'm
Main
learning all
character
kinds of
syndrome.
new stuff. This is exciting to me, you guys.
It's like a tendency among people to view themselves as the lead character in their life story.
Well, you are the lead character.
All the
in
rest
that
of
story.
everyone is just NPCs. You are
NPC?
a non-playable character. It's a video game term. That's what main character is. You're,
But I am the
everyone
main
else is
character.
just a side bit, okay? They're just there along the way for you to step on to get to the end of what you need to do. They don't give a fuck. You're not really human. All that matters is them and what's going on with them.
That's narcissism, by the way.
Yeah, it's main character syndrome.
So main character syndrome is the modernized term for narcissist. It's a nice way of calling somebody a
Yeah,
narcissist.
you know,
per
people
se.
are self-absorbed, self-centered,
You admire couples.
make it difficult to work collaboratively.
She passed on. You miss giving your attention to your partner. I
Oh,
get that.
apparently it shouldn't be confused with it. Okay.
What?
Main character syndrome. Oh, nope, that's maybe something different. Hold on.
I'm not a sexual unicorn, Fast One. You know that. I'm normal. I love skydiving.
Oh, okay. Well, that's stupid. They worded that incorrectly.
And Fast One, the reason why they call every girl a hoe is because that is usually deflection. So they project on other people what it is that they're doing so that they don't have to look at themselves and see the fault in themselves.
But also it's
So-
to make their own image look better because they
That's
don't want
correct.
their ego to be hurt, and God forbid someone left you, so it's because she's a hoe.
An NPC is a sheep, basically. I get that.
That's crazy.
All your stuff on your bed. One way to get rid of it. Throw it all in the garbage. Yes.
Take
Am
it
I
off
still
the
alive?
bed.
Of course I am.
Just take it off the bed.
Afternoon.
I don't know
86.
who these go to
in
again. I know
Floridia.
this goes to Corey, but what are these?
Oh shit. This goes to Jaime. These are yours. There's a bunch of different trucks in here.
I don't know.
Oh, go through and look at them and see what else there is. And then half of this is your Uncle Corey's and half of this is mine. Hang on one sec. Because he wanted Grandpa's VA card or something like that.
Oh.
After, you wasn't referring to, oh, copy fast one. Don't remind me how hot it is in Florida. Let's see, we got Grandpa's.
You've been all over me today, man.
Remember. These two are Uncle Corey's, put that with the sticker next to his chair.
Okay.
And then these two things go downstairs in the basement.
It's gonna get to 60 today, guys. It's gonna be hot.
We got heat wave in Minnesota, don't you know it's gonna be 68.
60.
I love.
What?
Oh,
I
shit,
love
it's supposed to
watching
get up
my
to
podcast.
70 this Tuesday, guys. It's like a fuck.
Yep, but it's gonna rain and be shitty on Monday, so.
I mean, yeah, it's also supposed to rain Tuesday. And then guess what? We're probably gonna get snow.
That's why I'm leaving. Hi, Colette. Thank you for watching my podcasts and videos.
Probably Saturday.
Did I get a hold of the t-shirt lady? Not yet. I have been really busy. I had to make a very quick short notice scheduled trip to Arizona so we could pack up Schmegley corn stuff and get it sent up here to Minnesota, don't you know? And then we had to deadhead 1,700 miles back to Illinois so that we could load to come up to Minnesota so that we could bring the stuff that was in the truck of Schmegley's to the house and get him settled here at the house. So, no, it's been busy. 65 in, where? Como. Como where?
Como, Minnesota?
K-O-M-O.
Oh, no, not Como. That's Washington,
Oh,
I think.
that sounds like the typical girl excuse. Yep, I've been busy. No, I'm interested because he's
State, by the way, not DC. State.
Yeah. He sent me a link so that I could actually set up to get some shirts made and stuff. And I just haven't had a chance to really sit down and look at it and connect with him. So, Kansas City.
Oh, shit. That was...
Technically fast one. We make time for the people, places, and things that are important to us. And so at the moment I'm making time to do a live for you guys instead of making time to call about t-shirts. So, do with that what you will.
Wow. Way to just drop it on him like that.
Honesty is not always nice.
True, true, true.
True, true, true. See?
Jesus. Then why did you put a different name on the form?
Really? He's over there freaking out.
I hate people so much.
Oh, KCMO, Kansas City, Missouri. Copy.
Oh.
There we go. Hey, calm down. I was being sarcastic. I know. And so was I. You calm down. Oh. In 15 minutes, I have to end my live so I can go dye my hair.
In 15 minutes exactly, huh?
Well, yeah, 16 minutes to be exact.
Are
But
you
yeah.
scheduling out your day? What else is on the agenda?
Waxing.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And?
A shower. Going back to my truck tonight. So I can actually go do some work. Just now northbound. 4 overturned vehicles on I-65. That sucks. You can ride the horses. But you wanted to take the time to say hello, don't you know? Well, thanks for stopping in, Scott. You guys see this? I got Grandpa's Teamster stuff. Isn't that cool? Ooh, what'd you send me? $5. Thanks, Roach to go. It's that cute little thing. Typing in all caps definitely helps with my old eyes because I refuse to put readers on because I am a little vain. Just thought I'd let you guys know that.
Because you're a little narcissistic. Okay.
Vain. Vain, not
I know.
narcissistic.
I know.
There's a slight difference. Fast one, I'm gonna tell you what to do whatever I want. Shoot. So, I mean, unless you guys wanna watch me dye my hair. You know why we wear it like this, right? Instead of down the middle. Your sister drove an 18-wheeler in the 80s, and you'd go with her, San Francisco to LA and back on mail. It was so fun. Her handle was Blondie, and you got fluffy because of your big 80s hair. That's freaking awesome. It was totally different back then than it is now. My grandpa actually used to drive in California. He worked for Weber's Bread. He retired in '84. So, yeah, and he used to do, like, he worked at night, so he did all the hot runs, and he took all the fresh baked breads and shit like that out to the bakeries and what have you. God, I bet it was so different in the 80s.
I mean, it's pretty much how you ride now.
No.
No AC.
I have AC. I don't know what you're talking about. And I have air ride, okay?
You have AC again?
Yeah, I have
For
AC.
how long this time?
Well, it's been for a while now. I have AC, I have air ride, and I have power steering.
Okay, so yeah, it is different.
Okay.
Also, you just got a bigger semi in general, too, though. Than what Grandpa would drive in.
Thanks for the coffee chat. The hoot was good and the company was fun. Be safe. No problem, Roach to Go. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Like, I love it when you guys, I love it when you guys actually interact with me because it makes it way more entertaining. Because other than that, I'm just going to sit here and babble on about nonsense. But when you guys actually interact, it's a lot more entertaining for myself and I'm sure for everybody else.
Maybe when you're home, you should do more coffees with Mel streams.
I try to do a YouTube live almost every weekend, or at least every other weekend, depending on how hard I'm running. So there's that. It's more enjoyable on YouTube than it is on TikTok, because I get on TikTok and nobody actually interacts with me,
No, they all just comment on how attractive you are.
or they ask to see my feed or other weird stuff. But and then people get, intimidated or they get offended and then they report me and then I'm banned from doing a live. So I just don't really even fiddle fuck around with TikTok anymore as far as for lives. Watching you dye your hair would be entertainment, but you girls need your space. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, just be lucky no one knows your actual address, otherwise you'd be getting swatted.
What do you mean?
That's what people do.
They do what?
They swat people.
What is getting swatted?
Getting swatted is where you know the address of someone or your friend, and you basically call in a fake threat so that they get the SWAT team.
Oh my
on them.
God, is that a thing?
It's a thing, yes.
Can't they just trace the call and figure out who did it?
No, because there's all like these fucking apps now and shit where you can make calls and
Yeah.
you put yourself on like a VPN too, and you can't trace it.
Gave us the Yopaid guy gave you guys yogurt and she let me sit in her lap. Man, changing lanes in that sucker had to go slow. Oh, you were 17. Yeah. When I used to work for Shoe Store, we used to pull out a Blue Bunny all the time. So every time we rolled in, they would give my cat treats, and every time I rolled out, they would give me and my cat ice cream. Anyone swats unicorn and I'll personally come after them. Thanks, Fast One. You check my videos all the time. I usually have it set up to upload a short every day around 9 o'clock Central Time. And then I actually just today uploaded a longer video about haters on TikTok. Yeah. I love my TikTok haters. It's like every year I'm like, oh, my goal is to get 12 new haters. And I usually surpass that within the first month or two. It's pretty awesome. What does that sound? Oh, it's the cat box.
Sketchy.
What's sketchy?
This person. They're all like, yeah, I can't get my stuff and I can't get in. I can't look at my balance. But then it shows that they were also just in like 3 days ago.
Hmm.
And they're like, yeah, I have a new number and I forgot my PIN code and everything. I'm like,
It's not a threat, that's a promise. Well, thank you, Fast One. Awesome, you have a kitty in the rig. Truck and Unicorn is my name. That's what everybody calls me, or they just call me the Unicorn. I have a cat and a dog. And I'm a bad kitty cat mom because I left her in the truck last night because I had to take an Uber to the house and I had to bring in all of Cregan's stuff and the dog.
He didn't help you?
No, he did.
Oh.
He did, I'm just saying. So it was just easier to leave her and her litter box and all that stuff in the truck. Because she had food and all that, so, you know, no big deal. No big deal. What did PCD send me? Sure. There you are. And you're still looking for that bed blower motor for the rig. It's not a blower motor, it's the actuator. I don't have an actuator for the bunk and the blower motor started working. I don't know, it's weird. It's fucking weird. And don't worry about it right now because it's wintertime and the actuator doesn't work, so I don't have heat in the bunk anyways, and I usually just use the heat in the front. So it's fine. I know your name and your dog is Chrome. Oh, what's the kitty's name? Her name is Meow Meow.
Murder Mittens.
Or Murder Mittens.
Navigator.
Yeah. It's a what? Yeah. The bunk actuator doesn't work, so I only have AC in the bunk. And for some reason the bunk blower motor started working again. I don't know if it's like on the verge of taking a shit or you're fucking trucking, man. Is there anything at the 75 Chrome Shop in Wildwood for your truck? I was there last week. The ladies say hello. What do you mean? Is there anything there for my truck? I don't understand the question.
Is there any chrome there that you want for your truck?
Not at the moment because I have other larger issues that I'm taking care of first.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah. We're gonna do the radiator and the charger cooler. Oh my god, you guys! The video's gonna go up. It's not up yet, but I gotta upload the video about the tiny little leak in the coolant hose.
Oh yeah.
There's
that
always
whole fucking
something to
event.
add to the rig except the... I need a new fucking bumper, you guys. But I'm not buying one until I either learn to quit hitting potholes or the bitch falls off.
Didn't you just doing bumpers?
100%. 100%. Murder Mittens, I love it. Oh, you think I'm awesome. So, Phil actually named him Schmeggly Corn. I call him Schmeggly. His name is Cregan. I call him Schmeggly. I call him, when he's first wakes up, I call him Grumpy Cat. Sometimes I call him Bob Ross. And sometimes I call him Munchie. But Phil called him Schmeggly Corn because I'm unicorn, so now he's Schmeggly Corn. Learn to quit hitting potholes first and don't mind. And I don't mind getting you one. Yeah. No, I think my bumper was like $800. I bought it, what, 2 years ago, right after the G-Bat show? 20-inch blind mount, Texas box end. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years.
So, I don't think I'm going to really learn to quit hitting potholes anytime soon. I think I'm just destined to have a bent bumper. I mean, I'd put a lift kit on it, but that's not priority.
Is
It's
it
not
even
priority.
a real truck if it doesn't have a dent in it? I'm just saying in the bumper.
Yes, it is.
Is it even a real truck?
It is. It's a real truck. It's a real truck that you just put a brand new bumper on. No, we're gonna do a new radiator and a new charge air cooler. Probably before November. So that's what's in the works right now.
It's cold coming in.
Although this winter I am gonna buy a cutoff, and hopefully next spring we can do that and stretch the truck.
Remember, you're gonna start switching your AC over to heat.
Then we'll get you the fancy one that lifts. Right. That's a whole. Those lift kits are expensive, and that doesn't include the bumper. Cregan is a great name. Where did you get it from? Your son is Braden. I like that name. And he just turned 18 on Tuesday. My son's 19. He turned 19 in September. Back in 2004, there was some detective show on TV that his dad and I used to watch. And the detective's last name was Cregan. And I really liked it because it was just different. And so that's why I named him that. And you damn near spelled it right. It's Kreegen, because I'm difficult. But, and I knew his whole life it was going to be a pain in the ass, because he does have, it's very similar to the name Keegan, so everybody just wants to call him Keegan, or they want to call him Tegan, or whatever it is. So I kind of made his life difficult. But, he's kind of difficult, so it's fitting. Or I call him Kriegs. Yeah. What's your dream car and your dream truck? Drunk by Noon, I don't actually have a dream car.
Murder Scene.
Murder
From 2000.
What?
That's the one that has Detective Cregan in it. Murder Scene.
Oh, there you go. I don't have a dream car because I don't actually own a car anymore.
She used to, y'all.
I did. I had a Mini
She
Cooper.
had a Mini Cooper.
I had
She
a
has
2009 Mini
truck
Cooper S.
and a Mini Cooper.
So I went from driving that 2009 Mini Cooper S to driving a semi truck.
She had them both for a bit.
His dad vetoed all the names you wanted. Braden is here right now visiting you from Chino University. Well, at least your son's in college. My son just graduated high school, and at the moment he has zero desire to go to college, which I fully support because he hated high school. So, he actually wants to be a diesel mechanic. So right now he's going to start working at the hotel with my brother, and he's going to work there for like a year or two, buy a car and do all that stuff. And then my mechanic that works on my truck here in Minnesota told him that he would teach him how to work on trucks. So then he's going to work on trucks for a couple of years, and then he wants to become a truck driver. So if he doesn't go to college, I'm okay with it. Actually, none of you guys have gone to college.
I went to college. Fuck off.
When?
I have my associate's degree.
In
the
what?
fuck are you talking about?
In what?
I just have my associate. It didn't say anything specific. I don't believe. But I went through. I got my associate's degree. I got all the credits for it.
I'm such a good mom. I didn't know my oldest son went to college.
Granted, I went to community college.
It doesn't matter.
But I went to college.
Not the Mini. Well, if it's a chick car, it fits. I loved my Mini Cooper, but I had a dent in my transmission pan, and the cost to repair that was $5,500, and my car was worth $6,800. So I told the insurance company I hit one of those snowballs, like the big old chunks of ice that come off the semi trucks. Driving actually up, I think it was in October. I was getting ready to leave Minnesota for the winter, and it had snowed. The roads were clear, but I was driving up to the yard, and I hit one of those ice chunks that came off a semi, and parked my car. Obviously, when I got to the yard, didn't think about it, and went out all winter. And then when I got back in like March or April, whatever it was, I took it in because it was shifting weird. And that's what they told me. So the insurance company, because the cost to repair it was $55 and the car was worth $68, they totaled it out. And then I took the money and put it towards chrome for my truck because I have a problem.
Y'all got problems.
Yeah. Ever
Just
watch?
as bad as children. Ooh, pretty shiny.
Is SCTV? What is SCTV? In the 80s. They did a skit comedy called
Somebody Cares Tampa Bay.
Schmegels, a polka group featuring the late great John Candy. Ooh, the late great John Candy. That's a legend in our time.
Salt Creek Tiger Beetle.
What?
SCTV. Salt Creek Tiger.
TV. Victor.
TV.
Yeah. You see, he's my Google searcher. His Google foo is strong today.
SCTV.
Young one,
Yes.
your Google foo is strong today.
It was a show. Yeah. 1976 to 1981.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned. His dad is praying for it. He played sports all his life, so he wants to do sports medicine. That's freaking awesome. Mechanic's a great job. And chrome is a great problem to have. I mean, I think there needs to be an intervention group and like a Chrome's Anonymous or something like that because
Please, like any of them would actually go, I don't have a problem. Pretty much got it under control now.
I do have it under control. I just don't look at it. Do you have a wish list at 75 Chrome Shop?
Gods. Everything. All of
That's a
the
loaded
things.
question. I mean, of course I have a wish list. You know, I want
Everything.
drop panels for the cabin sleeper with the lights on the bottom side. Oh God, here we go.
I'm gonna show people.
It's that high maintenance millennial shit right there.
Hey, being able to stand and work, just saying.
I do want underglow for my truck too.
And to be fair, all
And
of
do
my
a
work
revolution
experience
pink.
before this was standing, so
True.
sitting all day sucks.
Dual Revolution underglow. But not I don't like watermelon lights though. See, there's a lot of shit that I want to do to my truck. It's just not the right time to do it yet.
Oh.
I got other shit that's way more important. Making sure that my vehicle is mechanically sound is far more important than chrome and lights. Although chrome and lights make it look good. But
And when's the last time your vehicle was mechanically sound?
in December when I rebuilt the motor.
Was it then?
It still
Because
is
you
now.
still had to do repairs after that.
course I did.
So-
Of course. That's just, it's always. I
the
mean,
last time it was mechanically sound is when it rolled off the lot.
in 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're running, 2,500 to 3,000 miles a week, damn near every week, there's
You
always
think
something.
They make them better or something to last longer.
They made them better back in the day than they do now.
Because they're all plastic now.
Well, it's not even.
And now there's a market for all these parts. So we're going to make them cheaper so they give out so we can sell them again.
Correct. Actually, they're mechanically sound until their warranty runs out, actually. You bought a
Mechanically
lot
sound
of
until you
dash
turn it
chrome
off.
for your K100 cab over. I already have all the dash chrome for my truck, which is exciting. I do need a new shifter boot for my truck.
Yes, you do.
That's a necessity, though.
You need new speakers too.
Oh, I need a whole new sound system.
New sound
We're not even to working on the interior yet, so we're just not even going to talk about it. That's where that is. You know what I mean? Like the wish list is never ending when it comes to that.
There's always something to improve upon.
Did I brush my hair finally? No, Phil, I did not.
No. It's just got a diet, which is past your 15-minute timeline.
California Chromes. Huh. Your older son looks awesome. Is he wearing a poncho? Yes,
I am
he
wearing
is.
a poncho.
Here.
I love ponchos, man.
Model
Ponchos
your
are the
poncho.
best.
Model it.
Oh, model it.
Yeah, model it. Come on.
Model
Should we play RuPaul's Work?
it. It's got a hood.
Oh shit, it's got a hood.
Boom. That's
What are you, a druid all of a sudden?
I live that lifestyle. Are you kidding me? I love the internet. I can't do that.
Okay.
I could do it if I
It's
still
time
had
to go do my
internet.
hair. I know it's time to go do my hair.
It is. You should just do it. I'll let you do it on stream.
Intro. Oh, Assassin's Creed. That's what Fast One said.
I did actually used to have like a jacket cloak thing that was styled like Assassin's Creed. That was pretty cool.
All my kids are comic book, video game, sci-fi nerds,
Mm-hmm.
except for Tyler. But Tyler doesn't live here.
He's
So.
just a fucking stone.
Oh, that's true. He is too. With his Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Uh-huh.
My middle son wears glasses that look just like Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. And I said to him, I said, why do you have Jeffrey Dahmer glasses? And he goes, because they're cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. While you're doing your hair, do my leg hair. I don't have any leg hair. I actually shaved last week. Mm-hmm. Work it! That's what Colette said to you. I missed some of your links. I did get my floors done.
Wow.
They actually look really good.
You got part of your floor.
No, I got them all
Did
done.
you finish it finally?
Yep, I got the front done.
Yeah.
I just don't have my cup holder in because my mom is redoing my cup holder. And she's customizing it for me. She's not like changing the shape or anything, but she's customizing. She's gonna do an epoxy thing on my cup holder because it's all faded black and you know, they're
It's an
all
old
worn
cup
out.
holder.
The integrity of the cup holder is fine, but the finish and the coloring of it is not. So she's gonna custom redo it for me.
Structurally sound. It
I
just
can't
doesn't
show the
look
floors
pretty.
in Daddy because I'm not in the truck. I'm at my house, yo. I'm at my house, my
You
truck.
see these floors, they're kind of similar.
Oh yeah, the floors in my truck look very similar to the floors in my house.
Y'all should have seen it though when we went in there and there was no floors. I was flipping out.
Mm-hmm. He got in the truck and he's like, "We ain't got no floors."
We ain't got no flows. Mama, they took off flows.
I know, right? I can't walk out to the truck. I live in Minneapolis, and last year in June or July, they banned semi-trucks in residential areas in Minneapolis, so I can't even park my truck in the driveway. So my truck is parked at my brother's hotel, which is in Bloomington. About 15 minutes from here.
Don't you say that makes it sound like he owns the hotel.
So, nobody needs to know. Shh.
His hotel.
Yeah.
I could see it. I could definitely see Corey being that. He owns it and he goes there like every now and then, just like talk shit with people. I could see him doing that.
He's not that social.
Well, no, but he does know like two
I could
people
see
that
him
he likes
going.
to
I
talk
could
to.
see him going there just to fucking piss people off and fuck with people and make them scared.
I mean, there's that too.
Yeah.
He loves the fact that he's used as the scary guy at work.
He is the scary guy at work. Your truck is parked in your backyard. Yeah.
It's funny though. There's like a weird stereotype up here in Minnesota. Anybody that has like tattoos and kind of like a beard like him, they think that he's just like in a biker gang.
When I first moved here, and I was working.
I thought you were in a biker gang.
When I was working at Running Aces as a massage therapist, they honestly, like all the old guys during the day used to ask me if I was a biker chick because I had tattoos. You live in Minnesota? Do I want to go out sometime? I'm never ever home. I'm actually leaving. I unload tomorrow.
Literally, guys.
And
see
I
her
will leave.
3 times a year for a collective of like maybe 2
It's
weeks.
5.
Oh,
It's 5.
5.
Anyways, Neil, I leave in October, which is now, and I don't come back until May. And from May until October, I might come here 3 or 4 times. But if I'm around, you know, just saying, which is not very often. Oh shit. We're running out of power.
Hold on.
I need
Plug you in.
I need a C-type.
Oh,
Plug me
C-type?
in. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, long C-type. Hold on. Okay. I got you.
We're running out of power. But when I lived in Richfield, which is literally the other side of the freeway, I used to park in my driveway. Here. Apache Junction, Arizona has no law against parking trucks in your own yard. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Richfield doesn't have a law about it either, as long as you're not parked on the street. You can park in your driveway, but you can't park on the street. So, that's how that goes. For the next probably year and a half or whatever, I won't be able to.
That's gonna be no. I'll do it this way.
I won't be able to park. I don't know. He's hooking me up with some power. I wasn't there to see the memo when you said you just enjoy the view. Huh.
Oh.
I know you do, fast.
And I don't actually need this because then I can plug this into here.
Sweet.
I can put it in, you know.
Put it in the hole.
Put it in the hole.
Come on, honey.
That doesn't want to actually go into any of these.
I know.
I don't think it's, yeah,
Okay.
I do need this.
You do need that.
Imagine. Yeah, do that.
Bing. Bing. Ugh. That's not working. Why is it not charging? Oh, it is charging. It's charging. It's charging.
This is where Cregan gets it.
It's charging. It's charging. Sorry. That sucks that you can't park in at your house. Yeah, it's what you said. Murder Mittens is in the truck, you know. Of course she's just sleeping. She's a cat. That's all they do. Thanks for chatting with you. So excited to talk to you. Man, I'm just a normal person. But thanks for chatting with me. I love it when you guys interact with me. Good Lord, Phil. You guys see this though? My beanbag is like a little. Hey, get off my cord, dog. See, it's like a little. It's like a little unicorn nook. Yeah, it's a unicorn nook. She's majestic unicorn, not meant to be. Well, yeah, true. Also, Neil, I do have a boyfriend, so, you know, there's that. The tennis grunt, is that what you call that? Why didn't I take Murder Mittens home with me? Because we're only gonna be home for less than 24 hours. So to load up the litter box and our cat food and the cat and take an Uber with the dog and Schmegley and all of our stuff was a little much. So, yeah. There's that. Just saying. And she was just gonna stay all curled up in the truck anyways. She hates coming to the house because she doesn't like my brother's cat, and my brother's cat picks on her. So, you know, if we're not gonna be here for a couple of days, I don't take her out of the truck. Because she prefers to be in the truck anyways. They are saying you left Murder Mittens in the rig and it's hot up. No, it was 38 degrees last night.
And she's fine in the truck. She's
fine in the truck. She just sleeps under the covers. So, and I would never leave Murder Mittens in the truck when it's hot. Or if it's like 20 degrees. Actually, I should say, I wouldn't leave her in the truck if it was 30 or below. Murder Mittens, not Monster Mittens. You heard Chrome's. Yeah, he's actually not a big dog. Chrome, come here, Bubba.
I think he's upstairs.
You buy me a Christmas present at the Chrome shop and leave it. I don't ever go to 75 though.
Chrome.
Jim. That's I don't never go to Florida. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Uppy. Come here. He's not really that big. Him's just a little guy.
Well, especially compared to the one that he got his ass kicked by.
Crown's just a little guy.
He's bigger.
Comes my bubaloos. Bubadoo! I know. Doesn't he look annoyed? Like he wishes I would stop touching him. Bubadoo! Bubadoo! There you have it. I am a responsible cat owner. That's my Bubadoos. Pupper dog! Yep, what's your boy cub doing, babe? 81 in Montgomery, Alabama. Have a great day and be safe.
Wow.
You be safe, Jim and Snippers. You saw his paw is healed up from the truck show. Yeah, he's doing good. Where's your boy cub? Go get him. Get him, Chrome.
Oh, Chrome's gonna be so sad.
Why? Because he doesn't have Schmeggly to play with anymore.
Boy cub.
I know, no boy cub, right? I know. Actually, last night when I shut the basement door and I went to sleep, he was like wandering around, like whimpering a little bit because Schmeggly was up here sleeping. Yeah.
I still can't believe he chose to sleep up here on that thing. Or just sleeping on the mattress that was downstairs before you guys brought it up.
Because that's Schmeggly for you. You're the only one in town without a healer. You just moved to a cattle town when you couldn't afford to live in Santa Cruz on the ocean. Well, healers are good dogs. They're great companions, but they definitely need exercise and entertainment. When I drive for too long, he starts to chew shit up in the truck. So we have to make sure that we stop pretty regularly and let him out. And when I say let him out, I have to let him out off the leash. Because if I don't, it's not enough. It's not enough walking. He needs to like run and sniff and
Roll around.
yeah. He's a little crazy, but he's not as high energy as an actual full-size healer because he's a mini, so he's Australian Shepherd and Blue Healer. And when the lady that bred her dog, she breeds more for the like moderate activity level. He's on the moderate high side, but yeah, there's that. But he's a great truck dog. He's perfect size for the truck. And he's perfectly happy in the truck, too. Es muy importante. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. See? Even Jaime agrees with me.
You can't prove that.
I just want to punch you some days.
Feelings mutual.
Good to know.
I'm glad that we have an understanding.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very healthy relationship.
Great communication.
Honesty. It's always honesty. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I can't put it over there.
No, it's not that long.
No.
You can move this beanbag on top of that beanbag.
It's not long enough.
Oh, but then you just change where you are.
Because I'm in the hole. I'm in my nook. Leave me alone. Stop it. May the good Lord watch over you and guide you through the roads.
Oh wait, they just gotta see you, right? You don't gotta like. I got you. Look at this.
10-4 out. You can't do that. It's too high.
Can't I?
No.
Does it not bend forward?
Not that much.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Fuck it.
Take your people
It'll
back.
stay here.
I can move the
Have a
table
great
for
day,
you.
Roach to go. Huh?
So I can move this table for you.
Yeah, totally fine. We're just gonna sit here in my little nook by the
Why
window.
did I think? Oh no, they changed it. That's right.
Changed what?
I can plug you in over there by the toaster.
No, it's so fine. We'll stay here.
Try to be helpful.
I appreciate you trying to be helpful, but I'm perfectly comfortable right where I'm at.
No, you're not, because you were trying to move. Don't lie to me.
Where did I get Chrome? I was actually out in North Carolina visiting Grandpa before he had passed, and Mom, and I was parked out at Bottomley Enterprises, you know where the Mayberry Chrome Shop is in Mount Airy. And one of the guys that was working there, his wife breeds them, and they had puppies. And I originally, on my Snapchat, posted a picture of a female puppy that they had, asking anybody if they wanted a puppy, because they were selling her. And when people started asking questions about her and the location, it was too far away, or they didn't want to pay the $500 for her. And when I asked them, you know, about the details and stuff, they said, actually, somebody just purchased her, but we have this one. And they sent me the picture of Chrome as a little baby pupper dog. His was so little. His was like this big. He was like that. Oh my God, he was so cute. And I didn't want a dog until I saw him. And they brought him up to the yard. And I held him and I said, do you take Cash App? Because I had no intentions of buying a dog, but once he was in my arms, I had to have him. And they do, I think she just mated her female end of September for the last litter of puppies on that she's going to have with her female. Daylight is burning. You're keeping me from my hair dyeing task. You're correct, you are.
He's not like.
If you're
fucking
north
shit
of the
up there,
cities,
is
you
he?
have plenty of room for the truck. I just parked the truck at my mechanic's yard, or I dropped the trailer at my mechanic's yard. So that's not a problem. He lets me park up there, and that way I know my flatbed's safe. So, plus it's a good excuse to have him look at my truck. Because he's the one that did my rebuild on my motor. So I always like him to put eyes on my truck pretty regularly. Or as regularly as possible, at least once a year. Sometimes twice. So, I appreciate it though.
Oh, got you.
What's he doing?
Hmm?
Hello, what's he doing?
He opened one of his boxes upside down, so now he's basically trying to fix everything.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. What we do? I am gonna make Chrome though. I gotta get some good pictures of Chrome, and then I'm gonna stud him out. I'm gonna pimp my dog out because his dog food's expensive and he needs to start paying rent. Do you guys see his little?
Wow,
face?
you never did that to Meowie. I'm just saying. And
Well,
she
Meowie
requires also litter and food.
Yeah, but her bag of food is now $100 every 6 weeks.
Well, buy him a small bag of food too, like you do with her.
Because then I have to buy more food.
Well, hey, just saying.
I'm just saying. And she was a rescue, and she was already fixed. And I didn't want to deal with her having kittens and then having to get rid of them. So.
God, could you imagine Meowie in heat?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. She's already her name is Meowie for a reason. She's so freaking talkative. I don't even want to think about it. First of all. Second of all, the stud fee would cover his cost of food for a few months.
Mm.
Thankfully. So yeah, my dog's gonna start paying rent.
Wow.
I know, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna pimp him out. He's cute! Who wouldn't want? Yeah. I'm just saying.
Said, wow, gosh, I don't gotta get all defensive about your choices.
Hmm?
What, have you, as a woman, had to live in society and always having to justify yourself or something? Gosh.
Well, I mean, since you brought it up, it's adulthood wake up. Yeah, I know it is. Oh, I gotta put some laundry in too.
Did you bring laundry to you?
Yep.
Okay. You only talked about creating stuff, so.
I don't have to wash his laundry anymore.
You don't gotta deal with his smelly ass either.
No, but you're gonna have to teach him how to use a washer and dryer.
I taught him last time he was here.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
He didn't wash anything. I did.
I taught him how to. Or was that Alex?
That was Alex.
I swear I taught
Nope.
Cregan how to.
Nope, I always wash Cregan's clothes because they go in the same laundry basket with mine. I mean, I make him go in with me, and I make him put his clothes away.
I mean, also it's like it's not hard. It's all.
He's never
It's
done
all
it.
labeled.
He's never done it.
I'm pretty. Does it say the instructions on the inside of the lid still?
No.
Is
No, that's in
that in
public
laundry
washers.
mats?
Yeah, laundromats and
Do
stuff.
they even? God, do they have laundry?
Yes, they do. They have one in Assumption because that's where I go to wash my laundry when I'm in Assumption. Just saying.
Laundry.
Mhm. Yep, I prefer to find the place that washes and folds it and just drop it off and pay a little more. That way I don't have to fuck around with it. But
Wow, how bougie.
I am bougie. High maintenance on my own time, yo.
Pretty privilege.
No, that would be somebody doing it for free.
Right, because there's not guys out there that would totally do that for free.
There might be. There might be. There might be a fetish for that. There might be people out there that would pay
Oh,
me
for sure.
to let them do it.
Oh, because they're also gonna enjoy your
I-
laundry
well,
before they clean it.
You're talking about the new Rent. Yeah. Yes. Chrome is a year old. He is.
It's about time
he
you
is
start
He is an
contributing.
adult dog, and now he needs to start contributing to the household. You're absolutely right.
Wow.
I mean, technically.
I was
technically-
contributing at a young age,
You-
so yeah.
At 16, yeah. Technically, if I could find enough people, he could be the breadwinner.
God, that's a lot.
That would be pretty badass. I'm just saying. What?
Gonna create a whole bunch of fatherless dogs out there.
Yeah.
Don't we already got enough fatherless humans? I'm
That's-
just saying.
That sounds like a them problem, not a me problem. Just saying.
It's your problem that you decided to buy a dog that didn't have a father. It's not my fault he doesn't have a father.
Exactly. You didn't expect me to be that lazy. Here's, you guys, newsflash. Do you all want to know why the hell I don't ever go home? When I say home, I mean here or my mom's house or like not be in the truck. That's what I mean when I say home. The reason that I almost never get out of the truck, drum roll please, because I am lazy. Because I get out of the truck and I have zero drive and desire to do anything. Zero.
Y'all should have seen it before I moved
Did
in
you
with
not
her.
see the basement? Did you not see the basement? I have not. They moved in here the end of May, the beginning of June. I spent 3 weeks here in June. 3 solid weeks when I was transitioning from one previous company to where I'm at now. And it looked like that. And it still looks like that. So.
It will continue to look like
And it will
that.
continue to look like that until we move again. When my brother buys a house. We got enough orphan pugs in the shelters that need adoption. Again, that sounds like a them problem. Not a me problem. I know, I'm a bitch, right? What's up, Dan?
You're just providing the product. The market makes itself.
Yeah! Yeah, I just provide the product fast when the market makes itself. I am not to blame for the irresponsible people who don't find a way to find homes for puppies. Yeah, that's not my problem. I mean, technically we could apply your logic, fast one, to humanity. And if we said we have enough orphan children in foster homes that need adoption, people shouldn't have their own children.
But then people are gonna get all mad, telling them they can't have children.
There you go.
Violating my rights.
There you go.
If I want to breed, I can breed.
That's right. Just saying. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody.
I do believe there should be requirements to breed. I'm just saying.
I think there should be IQ requirements to breed.
No, because IQ doesn't actually measure your intelligence. That was the problem. It just measures that you can score good on this particular test. It's true though. If you look it up, it doesn't actually measure your actual intelligence.
No?
No, it doesn't.
How does that apply to your Uncle Mike? Borderline genius.
They talk about this also in like other like shows that
Mhm.
have geniuses. That just because you have a high IQ doesn't mean that you
What's
are
up, Jonathan?
genius. However, you do have quite a bit of knowledge. There's actually parameters that you have to hit in order to be registered as a genius. But being high on IQ just doesn't automatically declare you as that.
So what parameters do you think that you should have to pass in order to
Don't ask me
multiply?
for these regulations. Oh, to multiply.
Yeah. What do you think the requirements should be in order for you to be granted the ability to multiply?
See, I don't really
This will
get
be a
into
fun
this because it
conversation.
almost starts sounding like eugenic fucking shit. But like
Your opinion is your opinion, and you are
So-
entitled to it, and nobody has to
I
agree with
think
you.
like if you have a genetic disease that is going to kill you before you get into your normal old age and you pass that genetic disease on, I don't feel that you should be having children. Granted, it does create an opportunity for more scientific research to be done, but also that's just again a drain on resources. So I feel like it's not logical if you know like Huntington's, right? That kills people like pretty fast.
Mhm.
And it's genetic. And you're gonna have a child, and you're gonna destine that child to have the same disease, but your hope is that they'll find a cure before then. But if they don't, then they're still going to die.
So basically, you're creating a child that's going to be in misery at some point in
Yes.
their life. That is pretty selfish.
Yeah.
Just so you can say, I had a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
I don't think that should be allowed.
It's gonna get a little controversial here in a minute. Just so you know, and the leaves have started changing, just not on that tree.
Yeah, look, right out there.
What the hell are we talking about? Jonathan, we are talking about, okay, so I was talking about pimping my dog out, studying him out, pimping him out, because he needs to start paying for rent and his own dog food. And so then we were talking, Fast One said that there's plenty of pugs and shelters that need homes for adoption. And I said, well, you could technically apply that to humanity and say that there are plenty of children in foster homes that need adopting, and so people shouldn't be having children. And then that spurs the whole discussion of, that. And then James said, my son James said that he thinks that there should be requirements in order to breed, hence the topic of discussion at the moment. Now that you're all caught up, it's slightly controversial, depending on who the group is that's in the discussion. So it's very objective here. It's everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's free to think, act, and feel in ways that they see fit. And we're not here to try to offend anybody, but to volley opinions and ideas back and forth for the sake of enjoyable conversation, not for the sake of argument.
Yes.
That's the world nowadays, unfortunately. Entitled leads to disaster. You agree? Chrome would make a bunch of cute puppies. Yes! Yes! And he would make me some good money. Pimp Chrome out 2024. Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, if I could find enough people to pimp him out to, he could be the breadwinner. I could get my truck finished faster. Hey! Oh, shit. So, does anybody have any thoughts on the topic of conversation at the moment? I'm interested to see. Not trying to piss anybody off. Nobody's opinion is wrong. Nobody's ideas are better than anybody else's. His new name would be Pimp Doggy Dog.
Get him like one of those like gold chains and everything.
Yeah, get him a gold collar.
With like an actual like pimp jacket
With a big old
fedora.
dog bone on
it. With some shades.
Yeah.
Be good shit.
You don't have to worry about a pug turning on you as much as a kid. This is true.
As my ex's mom always said, don't ever outnumber yourself. That's why she only had the one kid. Because she was
But
a
I
single
did.
mom.
But I did.
But you didn't because you didn't have them all at the same time. So you didn't actually outnumber yourself.
It's very few instances in y'all's life where I actually had all three of you at the same time. Because you guys couldn't all get along at the same time.
Because life is fickle.
When it comes to breeding dogs, you know what you're getting. And when you adopt an already 2+ year old dog, you don't know what you're getting or what their past is and the hurdles that you may have to face. You are absolutely correct.
I mean, like, you can
I mean,
apply
that's
that
part of-
same though to dating.
This is very true. But
That's
here-
just weird though.
Here's the thing: is if you get a dog from a foster home that's been actually fostered for a while, they do have a better idea of their disposition. So there's that advantage if you're getting a dog that's been fostered versus sheltered. Jim and Sniffers just passed a white Pete with a pink frame. I'm not gonna have a pink frame, but trust me, when my truck is done, you'll know if you pass my truck. You will never confuse my truck with anybody else's. Yeah. Chrome's handle would be, sup, bitches. Don't worry, Chrome. I'll get you some shades and smoke so you can be
Gods.
like, was it good for you?
And those like CBD dog treats.
Lord! Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. We find it perfectly okay in society to check backgrounds and to do genetic testing on animals in order to create the ideal quality dog, color, ear size, snout size, so on and so forth. But it is extremely frowned upon
When you do it to humans.
to do it in humanity.
Mhm.
Because, and you know why we think it's okay? Because we
Because
are
we're
the
above them.
we are the only species that actually has free will of thought. Because all other species function solely on instinct. Yes, they are smart and they have deductive reasoning and all of that. But like a beaver's only ever going to be a beaver. A beaver cannot be an electrician or a carpenter or a truck. You see what I'm
I
saying?
mean, one would argue that beavers are carpenters.
You know what I mean. Okay, so shut the fuck up. You get what I'm saying. It's why
They
I
are
will never
builders,
donate blood
too.
or baby cells, only blood to someone I know and care about. No strangers. Makes sense.
Oh, have you heard about that trend with blood recently?
Had to.
The old rich people are getting blood from young people now to
Why?
help them because, well, when the cells are so healthier, and it does help just a little bit with things. It's a very new thing, but it's definitely in like the richer areas where you can have it just done. So yeah, there's also like a whole business behind blood now. But yeah, there's this one guy who's trying to look as young as possible and be as healthy as possible. He eats like this ridiculous amount of fucking like veggies, and he takes like 3 dozen pills a day, and he's got like all these doctors always checking him, and he switches blood with his dad, and then he gets blood from his son, and his son doesn't get blood from anyone. It's weird. It's weird times.
It literally sounds like somebody has way too much time and money on their hands. But to each their own. Here's where scientifically I think that that's not wise. So let's go into a little bit of a
Of what topic now? Are we talking about the
No.
genetic screening or the blood transfers?
we're going to talk about the body in general. So all of your cells have receptor sites on them for different vitamins and minerals and things that they need to survive, right?
And receiving different hormones and yeah.
Correct.
So many
correct.
things.
Correct.
Lots of things.
Okay, so your cells also have receptor sites for other things besides those. So like the dopamine from different drugs.
Or from
Okay.
just your brain itself.
They also have receptor sites for those bad things, like those drugs.
Yes.
Okay, so
Also like viruses, because viruses mimic those.
correct.
Gain
So
access.
so here's the thing, and it's like a lock and key system.
Yeah.
You know, square pegs go in square holes. So if your cells have receptor sites for things like drugs and alcohol, and you are a drug user, a like illicit drug user, bad drug user, or you're an alcoholic, your cells, when they multiply, are actually going to multiply with more receptor sites for those drugs or that alcohol or whatever bad steroids, whatever it is that you're doing.
Great.
So,
it does take quite a bit. It's not like the one-time use.
no,
But
it's
yes,
not a
it does
one-time
take
use.
a
It's
bit.
extended
Yes.
use because your cells are constantly multiplying. So when you become a long-term drug user or you become somebody who uses alcohol excessively for long periods of time or steroids or whatever bad thing it is you're putting in your body, okay? Your cells are reproducing with more receptor sites, which
For those
Then-
things,
then when you reproduce,
you pass it on.
technically, you have downgraded the quality of your sperm cells as well. Because it's all part of your DNA.
Possible, yeah.
It's all part of your DNA.
But I don't think it rewrites your DNA.
It doesn't rewrite your DNA, but your sperm cells are affected by what goes into your body.
Mhm.
So you are diminishing the quality
Of the
of
offspring you're
your
producing.
offspring. So then when you have offspring, your offspring are not, for a lack of better terms,
At default.
correct. So when you look at it like that, and then you want to go and you want to put a younger person's blood in your body, do you really know if it's quality?
Yeah, I have no idea if they do screenings or anything for it. I just know that it
Well,
happens.
it doesn't matter if they screen it or not. You have to screen the parents as well.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's where it gets super technical. That's kind of like saying, like you were saying, if you have some sort of
Genetic hereditary disease.
and then you reproduce and you pass that on to your child
Knowingly.
knowingly. So it's like, let's say you got two people who have predisposed genetic conditions that affect them, like
Skin cancer.
not even that,
Okay.
like
Hair loss.
hair loss is, oh good lord, we're not talking hair loss, we're just talking in general. Like, let's say that you are, genetically deficient and you reproduce with somebody who is genetically deficient as far as like quality of life. The likelihood of you producing a child that's going to be genetically deficient is far greater. On a scientific level, this is not saying that people who are genetically deficient can't reproduce. Everybody has the right to be happy, but at what cost? Because once you're gone, that child has to live on with everything that you passed on to them. So I can see why a lot of people don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to create a problem
Mhm.
for their offspring,
Mhm.
which makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Or
Or just, for the future of humanity in general.
I mean, the
Because
race
I
has
know
to
a lot
go
of people
on.
don't think about it this way, but by having a kid, you are, instinctively you're having a child, right? Because
Well, that's what our body wants us to
Yeah,
do.
that's
That's what it's
what the
designed to
cells
do, is
are-
reproduce so that the human
But,
species
like,
can continue to exist.
also at the same time, with our intelligence, you know that human is going to, hopefully, right, have some contribute to society in a positive way,
well, that's why we have kids.
right? And it's to help
Is to produce
continue
productive parts of society.
on.
Yes.
It's to help continue on, move it on, get better, and you aren't when you make that type of decision with those type of health issues. I feel like
I agree. I agree.
you're hindering.
But because we are greedy by nature,
Yes.
we want to have offspring. We want to have that unconditional love of our own child, and the praise and the joys of saying, "I created this
and
great
the
human being."
social reward that you get now.
Well, the societal demands, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how was that? Nobody commented during
Yeah,
that whole
I was gonna say-
thing because I think everybody's like, she's a little crazy.
Uh-huh.
She's definitely.
No one
fucking-
wants to touch this
She has
subject.
way too much time on her hands to think about things that really shouldn't be thought about. But I mean,
But they should be thought about. That's the thing. I think there's also fields dedicated
What's
to this
up,
type of
what's
stuff,
up,
but
crazy?
obviously you can't hinder people's rights
You
like that.
just commented on your other video about some of these one of my favorites. Oh, copy. I can't believe that Fast One didn't even throw anything in there during that whole thing. Like he literally never not says anything. So I've either stunned him to be speechless or he's writing me a total dissertation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or people just don't really want to comment on
I
this
don't
at
think
all.
you're crazy, and I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people don't deserve to be happy,
No.
and people don't deserve to reproduce, but
Perhaps adopt
think
a child then, if that's
I-
the case.
I
Yeah.
think that they should be more mindful
Mm-hmm.
of the situation that they are.
Proactive about it. How about that?
They should be more proactive in the process,
Mm.
so that they can bring a child into the world that is going to have a better quality of life.
Yes.
I'm listening and driving to the East Coast. You live on the East Coast. What are you doing? Driving to the store? You're not crazy. You are a real one to be able to have these thoughts and articulate your words as so. Well, I was a massage therapist for 12 years, so, you know, I had to take anatomy and pathology. And in doing so, you learn about that stuff. And then in learning about that stuff, you sometimes, if you're a nerd, tend to rabbit hole things. Like,
Or just actually think about it more to
True.
understand the topic better.
well, right. So let me explain it this way. In the human body, women store their excess fat from. Shut up, Alexa. Women store their fat from like here, the waist, to about mid-thigh, right? And so we store weight in this area in order to
Specifically.
sustain life, right?
Yes.
And when a woman's body fat drops below 10%, she'll stop menstruating. And the reason is because if a woman's body fat is below 10%, she's struggling to maintain
Normal
herself.
everyday functions.
Yes, normal everyday functions. So if she's struggling to maintain normal everyday functions just for her body, the body will stop menstruating because that's not a healthy environment to support the life of a being born, developing. Okay? So take that information, and then I know somebody who does not have the typical female body. So she doesn't typically store from mid-waist to just below the ass. She actually stores more in her upper body, which is more like a man. Men typically store their excess weight in their upper body because their legs are meant to be lean and strong so that they can hunt and gather. So that person who, and this is just my opinion, but seeing that she stored her fat in her body a little bit differently, she actually had a really difficult time getting pregnant and having children. She had a lot of miscarriages and things like that. And then the 2 children that she had issues, not bad issues, not mental issues or anything like that. Like, one had a lot of ear infections and one was born with a weird vein. Like in his testicles, his vein was a little weird, so they had to do a little surgery. So perfectly functioning children, very smart children, productive parts of society, and so on and so forth. But you see what I'm saying, and that's one case. That's one case. So I'm not saying it's absolutely like the end all be all, God's honest truth. But if my logic and my thought process is what it is, and then you see other instances as such, just saying. Just saying. I can also say that I'm 3 out of 3 for kids that have some issues mentally.
Yeah.
And I say that because
It's true.
Jaime's dad was Jaime's dad had a drug problem, which I didn't realize because I was 16 and I was stupid. But I made a bad choice. Whatever. It is what it is. I love my son. My youngest son's dad was an alcoholic. Again, I make great choices in life. And I'm completely aware of this. And my middle son's dad, who's extremely intelligent, but all he does is smoke pot. I have friends, a good friend of mine from junior high. Her son's dad was a drug addict. Her child, his child, the child they had together. I don't know if he has a learning disability. I mean, he's just not really intelligent in general. Or wasn't when he was a child. Literally could not read and write at 16. And he had really bad anger management issues. And my oldest and my youngest have ADHD. My youngest has OCD. So if you look at people who, one or both of the partners at some point in their life had a drug problem, and you see that there are things like ADHD, anger management, OCD, things like that that are actually really noticeable in the child, then wouldn't it be logic to link excessive drug use with mental health issues? Question for the people. Thoughts and opinions? I know it's getting a little heavy, isn't it? It's getting a little scientific-y. These are the kinds of conversations that me and Jaime have all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So while he is extreme ADHD, he also is a very deep thinker. He ponders a lot of things in life.
I actually am.
The three sides of the
quite a
pyramid.
bit, to be sure.
Oh, fast when you're talking about my my thought processes. How all these things line up. It doesn't mean it's the God's honest truth though. But
No.
there are a lot of
Like ADHD is passed on through families. It's not.
I'm not ADHD.
No, but it's passed on through families. It doesn't
Well,
mean that you have to have it. You can just it's like a disease, Mom. Just because you aren't showing symptoms doesn't mean you don't have the disease. You're a carrier for it.
I'm a carrier of all things that are great.
Oh, right,
You must
right.
have got that from your dad.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because you have no issues.
No, I don't.
No,
I'm
none. No. Even though she said
I'm a
earlier
unicorn.
that she's fucking crazy.
I'm a unicorn, yo.
That's,
Shit, you should feel honored
yeah, maybe that
to
should
be
have been the
blessed
sign
from the unicorn.
that you think you're a unicorn. Yeah, maybe that's the issue.
Yeah. Yeah. In my happy little bubble, I'm a unicorn.
Where everything's right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I eat cupcakes with sprinkles and I shit glitter.
Mhm.
That's right. 100%.
Gosh.
Oh, you're talking about the kids, the three sides of the pyramid, the drugs. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, it is what it is. My kids are very smart, but they have some issues. It is what it is. James has learned how to manage his ADHD very well without medication.
It took a lot of work.
But it also takes a lot of
There's
being...
still work, actually. Always,
Well, it's a
but-
never-ending job.
yeah.
But at the same time, it also shows that you are very self-reflective.
Mhm.
And you are you have a drive and a desire to be better than your current situation versus going to the doctor and saying, fix me. And it's not my fault, I can't help it.
And I realized the extent at which the ADHD actually does, like, have actual control over me with things. Like, I have to think and, like, do things a certain way. Like, if I'm interested in someone, because the ADHD can cause me to, like, hyper-focus, and then I'm hyper-focusing on them, and since I'm getting dopamine from hyper-focusing, I could think that I actually like them because I'm being rewarded with the brain chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'm done with the hyper-focus, I'll just fucking forget about them existing, and then I'm just a bad boyfriend. And I didn't want to be a boyfriend, I was just hyper-focused on them because ADHD made me.
Could you imagine saying that to a girl that you're talking to? Like, I'm not really sure if I like you, but the dopamine fix I'm getting off you right now is really awesome, so if I ghost you, don't be mad. Yeah.
So you gotta handle things differently.
And I think we are all a little bit on the spectrum.
Yes.
ADHD is actually on the autism spectrum. So
Yes.
both of them have been diagnosed ADHD.
I
Cregan
have
is
been diagnosed.
ADHD OCD. James's ADHD is impulse control.
I've also had my diagnosis for autism though, so I'm autistic.
I'm an autistic kid.
Yeah,
No.
I'm on the spectrum. So obviously I'm on the spectrum. I have ADHD.
I have a special needs child. I deserve special treatment. Oh my god, I'm gonna play that card! I'm fucking kidding. I'm totally
You're a
kidding.
nightmare, mom.
No, so
Don't be that parent.
so James is ADHD, but his is more impulse control. It's always been impulse control. And you cannot give him too many instructions at once because he can't follow them.
I mean, I'm better now,
But you're still to that
but
point.
yes.
As where Cregan was diagnosed ADHD OCD. Cregan is not hyperactive. He's not ADHD. I can see it in him. He's not ADHD.
So in the ADHD
He is
community,
ADD.
Yes.
Which means if it's not in, well, and this is partially with everybody, if it's not interesting, you tend to lose focus.
Mhm.
He's, I don't know, forgetfulness is part of the
I mean, yeah, it's part of the
diagnosis?
ADHD. Yeah.
It's part of ADD.
Well, it's just part of the whole thing. Yeah.
Right, so
It's not really referred to either of those anymore, actually.
what is it referred to as, autism?
I mean, I don't know. actually.
I'm not
but-
gonna say it, but I'm saying.
So a lot of the people in the ADHD community are aware of this, that there is a clear separation, except for the fact that we don't use them anymore. And there's so many variants within ADHD.
That's what I
it's
mean.
hard to separate them into just two classes now. So it's just
Right.
called like an attention disorder in
Okay.
general. But there's
Right.
it's a spectrum because it's
Well,
on the
right,
spectrum.
And so because Cregan is a little more OCD,
Mm-hmm. Which is part of being on the spectrum also.
right? He's more OCD than he is, like he's different than you in his ADHD.
I used to be like pretty
But-
OCD, but you got like everyone. I was the ADHD kid, right? And back then it was obviously so frowned upon. It's not as accepted as today. So there was a lot of things I used to do that I don't do anymore. Like I used to be pretty OCD about things. Like when we were watching movies, I used to have to make sure that I would wrap my arms around my stomach
Mm-hmm.
and breathe in as much as possible, so it was as small as possible. And then that's how I would breathe throughout a movie, because then I wasn't doing anything. I'm not fidgeting. I'm not.
So
I'm
you
not being a
would
distraction to
focus your-
others.
Right, so you would focus on something
hmm
to keep from fidgeting.
And then I have to breathe in a pattern of 7. I breathe in like 7 breaths, and then it was bad. It was an issue, but I wasn't a distraction then, or being a problem child.
True, because you were raised that even ADHD children are meant to be seen and not heard. But it, you know, we all get through life in the way that we get through it. You were
Yeah.
just raised very much Gen X,
Yeah.
and you figured out how to deal with it instead of
So there's a lot of
being
things
a
that come
victim and
with
making
it
it everybody
that
else's
you
problem.
can
Right,
control,
right.
but also not.
But if you are diagnosed ADHD and they are not treating you for exactly what your issue is,
For your brand of ADHD, yeah.
correct, you're not going to respond properly. So
You
Cregan's a
won't- you
perfect
won't-
example
You won't
because
get the full effect of the
Well, right,
treatment.
right,
It still
right.
helps.
But with Cregan's obsessive compulsive disorder,
Mhm.
he should not have been on 60 plus milligrams.
No, if anything, it was
Adderall.
going to actually make his OCD worse.
It it spun him the fuck out.
Yeah.
So
It's like when you
he
do
was
coke
on
and you clean your house. That's like what it would be for him.
tweaker clean.
Yeah.
But he should have been on something different
Yeah, he should have been something that tried to help.
that treated the OCD, and he should have been in therapy for the OCD as well, instead of on medication. But because his dad kept saying he's out of control and da da da.
But also his dad has OCD, so
Well, his dad throws away his socks. So you know when you get brand new socks and you pull them out of the package, how they're like they have this certain feel to them. When his dad's socks don't feel like that, he throws them away. And his dad pretty much buys brand new underwear pretty regularly too. Not because they're gross or dirty or anything like that. That he's just weird.
it's like the complete opposite of every guy. Like a lot of guys will just wear their clothes until they disintegrate off
Yeah,
their
pretty
body.
much.
So
So Trey Rose said that her husband has ADHD and his father does too.
that's the other thing. A lot of people are now like discovering later in life that they have these disorders because they're better able to like accurately detect
Right,
them.
because in Gen X it was just you were fucking being a kid and you
Yeah.
were just wound up.
And then as they got into adulthood, they were just trying to fucking manage as best they can. And so like a lot of people are now actually getting like proper like therapies and stuff for it. So
Right.
it's really helping, even for adults.
Right.
And that's the other thing. People thought that ADHD stopped when you
You
became an
outgrew
adult.
it.
Yeah.
I was such a bitch to you when you were in high school because you wanted to be on meds and I was like, just figure it out. But at the same time, as hard as it was then, look at where it's brought you to now. If you actually had to leave the house to go to work, you would have to be on meds. But because you work at home, you don't have to take your meds.
So it's not even like really that. Like I wasn't on meds when I had to leave the house for a job, right? But I was always a lot more anxious about things because now I'm out in public, right? So I have to have the mask on that makes me look like a normal person. So I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, and then I have to let it all out when I get home, all the ADHD-ness. And so then I would stay up, all right? And
Mhm.
I'm already taking a 2-hour bus and train ride home where I can't be acting out because it's in public and shit, and I can't
Well,
be
you
doing
could.
all that.
I mean, you wouldn't look any weirder than the homeless
That's
people
true,
on
I'd
the
fit right
bus.
in. So then I would get home at like 9 when I was already off 2 hours earlier, stay up later so I could decompress all this fucking ADHD shit. And yeah, it's harder without medication. The medication, put it this way, okay, when you have ADHD, you got a gas tank, right? And that gas tank in your brain gives you the ability to do one thing at a time. So I have a package coming later today.
You do?
But in this example,
Okay.
yeah, if I have a package coming later today, and if I wasn't working, I would sit in the living room and wait until the package arrived and do absolutely nothing else. If I wasn't as trained as well as I am with my ADHD. And you're in waiting mode, because that's the task that you have to do today. That's what's happening. Nothing else matters. And then once it comes, well, you're exhausted, because you've been in your head fucking going 90,000 miles a minute, but you can't move because your package is coming. And so then you're mentally exhausted by the time that task is completed, that you don't do anything else. And so on medications, like Adderall, it's different for every medication, but with Adderall, it basically like makes the gas tank bigger. So now you have the capacity to do more of those things and can focus on them and go through the day.
Interesting. Help somebody learn something today. Is that why when I'm out on the road, I'm more productive than I am when I'm at home?
It also could just be, yeah. I was gonna say it could be the stimuli, but also like while you're driving, there's still plenty of stimuli, but you're also kind of
I
like
never
dulled
want to do
to it.
anything when I'm at home.
Yeah.
Never.
So
Ever since I started driving truck, when I come home, as you guys see, because I said I was going to get off here an hour ago and go down my hair, I find every excuse in the book to do nothing. Because when I'm in the truck, even when I'm on a 34, I still am doing stuff. Cleaning the truck, going grocery shopping, whatever it is that I'm doing. So.
that's why like all these like.
What's
hacks
up,
and everything.
Smokey? Alright, Jim, what'd you do to get pulled over? By the fuzz.
The 5-0,
The
the
fuzz.
po-po.
Trey Rose. Fast one is just a snarky, sarcastic shithead. Please don't take anything he says too personally. But I do want to know, Trey Rose, does your husband take medication every day, or just on the days he goes to work, or is he not on medication?
Depends on the medication.
Can you tell? Are some days worse than others? Can you tell, like, if he's missed a dose? I'm curious.
But also, like, there's so many nuances to that too. Because like when I was on Adderall is fat soluble. So when I was off it, I wasn't actually off it because then I would like lose weight with stuff, and so then it goes back into my system. So it took me a while to actually be off my medication.
Well, right.
So like that's the thing though, when it's fat soluble and it stays in your bloodstream a bit longer, you can miss a day or a dose and people really won't notice. And then when I was first getting on the medication,
I notice when Eddie doesn't take it.
Yeah.
Because even when he takes it, it's still kind of hard to follow when he's like telling you a story or something. Because sometimes he'll tell you a half a sentence and then he'll skip to another part of the story. Like he skips all around in the story, or it's almost like he feels like he's already told you some of the story, so then he picks up like 3 days later down in the story and you have no idea what happened in the 3 days prior, so you're just like, And it's way worse when he's not on his meds. When he's not on his meds, he'll tell you half a sentence from one story and a sentence and a half from another story, and then he'll go back and tell you a sentence from the first story. And I mean,
I love that about ADHD and my ADHD friends. I love being able to have conversations like that. And here's my theory also with ADHD, right? Is that people that have had ADHD, I think it's... I really don't have anything to back this up. This is really just a theory, guys. But people that have ADHD, I feel like
I agree, fast one.
The people all throughout history that have also always had to like be on guard duty.
Mm-hmm.
They're in like throughout the generations of time of human history, right? Because we were able to hear little sounds, right? Because that's what it is all the time. Like,
well, yeah, because you had to be sensitive to your surroundings because it was flight or fight.
You gotta be on the go. You
flight or fight,
So I think that's what it is. People that were just basically guards, genetically, we got encoded to be trained this way. And so now that we don't have that task.
That's part of why ADHD is so prevalent, because we don't have to be on guard.
Yeah, it's not.
We don't have to function on flight or fight because life. There's really no serious threats in life anymore.
Well,
I mean,
as opposed
like
to back then, yes.
Getting eaten by a dinosaur,
constantly.
I'm just saying.
We weren't around when dinosaurs were around.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm just saying, like.
Yes, you don't got to worry about
predators.
You don't got to worry about the neighboring city coming over to rape and pillage the city. Like it's.
No, that was Columbus. That's
that was
rape
across
and
the ocean.
That was rape and pillage day, by the way. Columbus Day. That was like last week. That was rape and pillage day, or 2 weeks ago, whatever. That's what I call it. We call it rape and pillage day. Anyways, so Trey Rose says
that's my theory.
She does notice his ADHD being worse, but she helps keep him on track. Do you think there's a trigger that causes? Is there a trigger that makes your ADHD worse for you, or is it just randomly, sporadically, like somebody dropped a bomb on you?
I guess no. I treat myself so passively now that it's hard to. So like I use caffeine as my stimulant instead of taking a stimulant.
And
that's why I think I'm so obsessed with like caffeine and nicotine. It's because I use it to self-medicate because it's the stimulant and that's helping me focus. So if I don't have those, I feel like it's just like always. But when I don't, then it just kind of pops out every now and then.
I get what you're saying. Trey Rose, I absolutely agree with you that people with ADHD are very brilliant. I know somebody who has ADHD really bad, and he has invented some of the most amazing fucking lights for trucks.
Dude, some of the people that have ADHD are like very big like entrepreneurs and everything. Like Elon Musk has ADHD. Will Smith has ADHD.
Yeah. Because when they focus, they hyper focus. And when you hyper focus, it can be bad. It depends on what you're hyper focusing on. If you use your hyper focus,
but see, that's the problem. You can't trigger it.
differentiate.
You
I
can't
know.
make it happen.
It's kind of like manic orders. Manic. Yeah, I get it.
it.
Let's see. Jim says buy a dash cam.
Cool.
Just walk. DOJ just walked away. Okay. The car passed, braking in front of him, and went left lane. Car coming across median.
That's the other thing. Like if you date
Get back in
someone
right
that has
lane.
ADHD
Braking, didn't hit bridge.
or getting
Life
like
saved. Idiot drivers. Huh?
if you date someone that has ADHD or like you're married to someone with ADHD,
That would be hard
It's-
for me.
well, yeah, because like there's actually like
He does
unintentionally there's work that partner has to take on now, and
Well, and it goes. I mean,
it's
yes
never
and
done
no,
on
because
purpose.
you have to. If you're going to date somebody who has had a trauma in their life,
Yeah.
there's work that you are taking on
Mm-hmm.
with them. So.
Yeah. So like there's it's
But
something
nobody does that kind of communication before getting involved in a relationship, and that's why they don't work, because I don't want to do this work to be with this person.
well, it's not my problem. So
It sounds like a you problem.
which
Big
kind of
one.
like don't get me wrong, there's independence in a relationship, but that's like
There
kind of part
is-
of being
there
in a
is,
relationship
but it's-
is to carry each other's burdens a bit, not all the time.
Being in a relationship is part of being a team.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to support your partner, and sometimes your partner supports
Exactly.
you.
Yeah, there's tasks
You
that
don't
need to be
notice
done.
a trigger necessarily.
Yeah.
When there's a lot going on, it seems to be hard to stay on track at times.
If there's too much stimulant, so a lot of the time I get a lot of stimuli. I get
Hey, do
overwhelmed
you guys want this?
with stuff a lot.
Do you guys want a GoPro?
I could use
Why the
that
fuck
for
did you get a
porn.
GoPro?
I don't
You're not
fucking
using
know.
this.
Oh,
I don't fucking know. I just found it in my room.
you know how
It was in one of my
expensive those
boxes.
are? Or at
Dude,
least they were. I don't know what
I
they are
had
now.
that for like 3 years and it's been unopened.
Oh, no, I don't want that. Well, actually, I could. What are you going to use? Oh, actually, you could use that for like your live streams and shit.
I can use it.
You can also just use it to record.
What the fuck do I need a GoPro for?
Your new dash cam.
I have a dash
Well,
cam.
what you could do with it, Mom, is now you can make videos of you driving. You could record the road, you, whatever you want, because it's a GoPro.
Yeah, because I'm so active in that.
It's not that hard to learn. Don't be stupid.
I'm not trying to be a social media streamer. I'm just trying to be myself.
Just think of it as another arsenal for your trade.
Maybe I could get somebody to teach me how to use it.
Hey, by the way, the boxes that I broke down, do you want me to throw them away?
Just put them downstairs. No, don't throw them away. Oh wait, the ones that
Yeah,
you
do-
brought that
you
had
know what?
your shit, yes, throw those
Take
away.
things apart and put them back together and stuff.
Yeah,
That makes sense,
that's
Trey
what
Rose.
you do with ADHD too. Is
That
another
absolutely makes sense because Trey Rose was saying that her husband is a diesel mechanic and she thinks that his ADHD helps in his ability to take things apart and put them back
Thing. You know
together.
what's great about it too?
Hmm.
Is that there's structure in that job then.
Yes.
Right?
And
This
people
goes here.
with
It
ADHD,
only goes here.
Yeah. And that's what my son told me is he hates structure, but he absolutely has to have structure.
Yes, with ADHD. I hate it, but I know it is absolutely necessary for me. Like I hated school because of the structure, but I also needed that structure in order for me to actually learn.
Structure and routine.
Yeah. Which is also part of the other thing about being on a spectrum, because that's a behavior pattern on the spectrum. This needs to get done this way, this time, every day. So, and which then leads into OCD because it's not. Something's not being done
What
on
are you
that day.
talking about, fast one?
It's a whole
I
lot.
said it's a matter for our generation. He has to fight. He does fight it.
Oh
what,
yeah,
Well, what do you mean? I gotta say thank you. Thank you. What are you talking about?
talking shit.
Oh, thank you to my kid. Copy.
Oh.
Thank you, Kriegs. On some GoPros you can live stream. No shit.
Yeah, I heard a thing.
Cregan was telling me I should do a Twitch channel. He thinks that I should do lives on Twitch. Not playing
So-
video games or anything, but
No,
like
because you
just
don't
chatting.
have to. There's plenty of women on there that also just do like bikini yoga
That's not fucking happening.
or just chilling outside and not exactly
Just do
revealing,
bikini
but
yoga?
just yeah. There's literally
How about fuck off? That's not happening.
even just chatting. There's that on there too. but I'm saying like there's women that use it to hustle because, well, I mean, if men are gonna be dumb enough to pay for it, might as well. Is how I look at it. There's like
Nah.
hot tub streams, and literally they're just
Yeah,
sitting
Corey
in
was
those
telling her
blow up
about
hot
that.
tubs,
Copy.
and they're just talking.
I get it, but here's the deal: is I'm not going to
No,
sexually objectify
saying you have
myself
to.
in order
You don't have
to get ahead.
to. I'm saying that's an option though.
Well, I know it is, but that's not who I am. First of all, I can't be fake enough to sexually objectify myself or allow people to speak to me in such a manner. Unfortunately, because I would
Do
be
you know
fucking
how much
loaded.
self-worth I have? Fuck you.
Basically, like I would not have to drive truck if I could sexually objectify myself. But I can't. So I drive truck.
I'm
Invest herself too much in that.
not caffeinated
This-
to continue on. This.
Oh.
I need something.
This is for fun, and she's a new driver. So she needs. I want practice driving.
If I make
We
more
all
coffee-
need more practice driving.
If I make more coffee, will you drink it?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Multitasking while driving, and most streamers do it for money, not for fun. I do it for fun, man. Oh, you like my cup, Smokey?
You know what's
You
funny
should
though
do yoga
about
on
the ADHD
top
thing?
of your truck. No, because I am not the most graceful all the time, and I would fall off. And honestly, like, as much as I know that yoga is good for you, I would rather go to the gym and work out.
Yoga's
And lift
great for
weights.
you though.
It is very great for you for stretching and for your mental health
And
and
for your cardiovascular system.
not really cardio.
Yeah, because it does.
No,
It
no,
gets
no,
your
no,
blood flow.
no.
Let him go potty.
And you're going like up.
He was just
down.
out there.
Okay.
He took a stick in.
Oh. Yeah, but you can't bring sticks in the house.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, yoga's not my thing. I would rather just go to the
Alright,
gym.
I'm done with everything
and
now. I
lift
just
weights.
need to wait for Corey and James.
Oh yeah, for bathroom stuff.
Yeah, and then Corey needs to show me where the hangers are.
Why do you need my what
I'm out of hangers and I have 4 bags full of clothes.
Yeah, I need
you
to
need
put
James for the bathroom stuff and
Corey for the
Corey.
hangers.
Okay. Copy.
Listen, gosh.
God, come on.
God. You're just jealous because I'm on the internet talking to hot chicks. I think that was from Napoleon Dynamite.
The cups
Yeah.
that go in the washer, we put them in.
Don't go in the wash. Oh, like don't go in the
In
dishwasher?
the dishwasher.
Yeah, you put those there.
Alright, cool.
Only just
You
seeing
might need to tell
the
Corey
truck
because he might put it in the dishwasher.
would.
But
technique video.
General
Good
water.
effort.
Alright.
Well, you know, I had to prove the boys that it might take a little extra work, but I can still do what they do. And yeah, I know you lift from the fender. But the problem with lifting the hood from the fender is it puts a little tweak on the hood, and that sucks. So you don't ever really want to do that. So, I do feel like I need a nap though. I always feel like I need to sleep a lot when I'm not in the truck too.
we haven't talked about the superpowers that comes with ADHD.
Well, what are the superpowers?
Such great superpowers. I
Okay.
love my superpowers.
How do I get me a little of this ADHD to have
Well, you already
superpowers?
passed it on to me, and I'm gonna be honest, Mom. I think you do have just a bit of ADHD,
I think I'm just a little
a
neurotic.
little ADD.
Why? Because I'm a time Nazi?
Well, no, not because of just that. But anyways, the superpowers. So obviously, one of the superpowers is hyperfocus, right? Being able to sit down, not eat, drink, use the bathroom, and completely dedicate your entire being to that one task for anywhere between 4 to 17 hours.
I don't drive for 17 hours. That's illegal. I would never do anything illegal.
Right. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
Another superpower. While we may forget things quite often, we also can remember things that probably aren't important, but I think it's a superpower, right? I may lose my keys 50 bazillion times a day, right? Because out of sight, out of mind. Even though if they're right here, I'm not looking here, right? So it's out of sight, out of mind. But I can tell you where that one little thing that's like the size of a post stamp is, it's probably like in the closet underneath the box with the and in the little envelope, and that's where it is. I can tell you that because it's there and it's been there and I know it's there. But if it gets moved, I don't know. So like my keys, I move my keys. I don't know where my keys are. So
you're saying it's kind of like that talking on the phone with somebody and you're like, God damn it, I gotta go and I can't find the phone.
yeah, kind of.
I've
Yeah,
done that. Yeah.
exactly. But you know what's worse about it is the out of sight, out of mind, is that it doesn't apply to just objects.
I know it applies to people too.
It applies to emotions, though,
I
which can
don't
make
have any trouble
Right,
expressing
right.
any of my
Uh-huh.
emotions.
so like one of the things with out of sight, out of
I'm
mind.
in touch with all of my emotions.
I'd hope so. They kind of reside in you, so I'd hope you'd be touching them. It'd be weird if they're out of your body. Anyways,
I wish they were.
so like you could have, you know, your partner, right? And they said they loved you yesterday, but they didn't say it today. And while we know it's idiotic to think, oh, they don't love me just because they didn't say it today, it still runs in the head, right? And so that's a part of ADHD, but it's also diagnosed as its own separate disorder, which is, I think it's like rejection sensitivity or something like that, which is because, so that can cause you to kind of freak out and spin out because they didn't tell you that they loved you, so how do you know they didn't say it? Which then also leads into just plain simple rejections. Like
Which
if you
is
get,
also connected to lack of self-esteem and self-worth.
well, could be, but
Because
there's also just a
because-
whole disorder mentally,
Well,
mom.
Correct. I get that. But at the same time, when you're comfortable and secure and confident in who you are, what you bring to the table, and your worth, it helps to bolster so that that disorder doesn't spiral.
But it's also just like a disorder.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can try to help keep it in check, but it's still there.
Yes, fast one. I am definitely more pure than that. It's not even that I'm more pure than that. It's that I am more. There's so much more to me than what you see.
You are more than the sum of your parts.
I am more than the sum of my parts. Yes, just like my son said. And fast when Trey Rose was saying 10 hours tops, when my son said you can drive for 17 hours, and I was like, oh, I would never drive for 17 hours. That's illegal. I would never do that. She was saying 10 hours tops. So, welcome to my philosophical conversations with my oldest son. And the detailed discussions that we have about, well, for him, everyday life. But you know, it's always enlightening to me to have conversations with him because he has a thought and then he gets on the internet and he starts searching things. And like, so he's constantly like teaching himself stuff or learning stuff or researching stuff. Again, you say pure, right? I don't know if that's pure, but okay. Gone are the old school all hours trucking days. Yes, for everybody who runs an e-log, which I don't. So, yeah. But that's okay. Because if I was ever a company driver, again, I would never run paper. Never. I would only run e-log. And when I run an e-log, I'll never run more than 9 hours in a day. Because I'm so scared about getting a violation on my e-log. Oh my god. So, yeah. Although my kid did just give me a GoPro. God, I bet just got Wi-Fi even. Okay. These things are nifty. "17 hours are for them outlaw truckers." 'Tis true. 'Tis true. I will not admit nor deny if I have trucked from Tucson, Arizona, straight to Walcott, Arizona, without sleeping. Who has ever driven 32 hours? Many times for years. Yeah, not me. Totally illegal. Correct. I did drive in my car, my Mini Cooper, before I was a truck driver, from Minnesota to North Carolina, and I think I stopped and took a 4-hour nap, and that's it. Screw those ELD logs. They be glitching out anyways. Yeah. I don't know. I've run both. I've run ELDs. And when I bought my truck, I wasn't going to run an ELD because I wasn't going to have a computer tell me when I couldn't work, and when I was and wasn't tired. So, there's that. Not to mention I wasn't going to have a fucking computer tell me when when I had to log PC time. Personal conveyance. So, there's that too. Oh, those are the legs. It's got a little tripod. Neat. I just got a GoPro. That's kind of exciting. Oh, and it's waterproof.
That's right.
Fuck yeah. I tell people
I'm not
I'm
moving
gonna
because you
for
broke.
hours nowadays, and I just tell them, sue me about it. Yeah. Most people nowadays don't believe what it is that drivers truly did back then. You know, how much they hauled overweight, how much they would drive or push themselves or skate around
Outlaws that
scales
y'all
or-
were back in ye day.
Yeah. Yeah. But
You want a toothbrush? Electric one?
fuck no.
I'm throwing it away.
My dad's dressed in the morning, so there's no catching him in his 38 hours straight no street ride. Yeah. Really good friend of mine hauls livestock. And he did 45 hours on a 2-hour nap. I talked to him the majority of that time. I mean, granted, I didn't stand for 45 hours, but you get it. You get what I'm saying.
While you're here,
Yes.
if you want a bath, I also have bath bombs.
I don't take baths. You know why? Because I get in the bathtub, and the water feels great, and then I'm like, what do I do now?
You relax.
Right. I feel like this is gonna sound very contradictory to what's happening right now, but I feel like there's so much more important stuff that I could be doing instead of just sitting there.
I've seen
get
you just
antsy.
sit many times.
Yeah, but I get antsy in the bathtub. It's weird.
Okay, well then don't take a bath then.
No, I
That's
take
fine.
showers.
I'm not going to judge you. I
Yeah.
just said if you wanted to.
Although I'm having a really hard time peeling my fat ass out of this beanbag. To go to
I
my
will
hair.
say, I totally understand now why shaving in the bath is so much easier.
Well, yeah, because you have lubrication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so
Yeah.
much smoother. Jesus.
Your dad's time and I together driving in totals. We didn't sleep. Just
Are we done? Are we off the ADHD topic?
crazy, uh-huh.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm sure a
What?
Freightliner did that.
I
What?
wasn't talking to you. Calm down.
What
What do you need?
can I do, bud?
Well, when you aren't talking to him is when he wants to pay attention.
Although, I do have to go do laundry and dye my hair
And wax.
and wax, which y'all cannot be a part of. While I love you all,
But for
I am not.
$27.95, you could be.
no.
You know, people would still watch that.
Gross. Yeah, no. No, I love you all dearly, but not enough to
You
share.
could, if you labeled it as an educational stream, then you could, because you can pull up like esthetician videos and like watch people
I
doing
do
that
not
on
want
YouTube.
the whole of the internet being that intimately visual with me. Okay, no.
Come on, that's
are
honesty.
some
Be
thi-
honest with the.
There are some things about me that I keep for just one person.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. And, there's that. Why, thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
Hey, the Mona Lisa is still great, even though everyone else has seen it. I'm just saying.
And the Mona Lisa has clothes on.
Yeah, but I'm getting like. You're not getting the right. Okay. It's okay.
The Mona Lisa is also not a solo over-the-road female truck driver, surrounded by a large
She
amount
could have
of
been
weird
a
creepers.
solo over the road
Surrounded
carriage driver.
by a large amount of weird creepers who don't understand boundaries, limitations, and the word no. So, I mean, if you don't want me to come home, if you want me to be raped and murdered out on the road, by all means, I suppose we could go that route.
I mean, if I was still in high school, yeah, because that'd give me like a great material for the college entry exam. But
You're going on something.
His sarcasm, I tell you. Yeah, no, that's not who I am, and that's not what I do. So we're not doing that. But I'm pretty sure that there's lots of other people who would be willing to do that.
That's true.
And you know what? I will just go ahead and leave the financial gain to those people, and I will stick to being content and pleased with my self-worth and my value that I bring to the world without the money.
Cool.
All right, guys, I gotta go. I got shit to do, and if I don't go, my kid is gonna just keep this shit up. I'll try to catch you.
Oh, yeah, blame me.
Have a good one. Thank you, Smokey. I will chat with you guys later. Everybody have a great day.